everybody, and welcome to Glasgow High School here at Scotty Gym. It's been a bit of a layoff here with all the winter weather we've had in the area in the last week and a half or so. But finally time to get back to playing a little high school basketball, and tonight Glasgow will do that, or this afternoon I should say, Glasgow will do that, hosting Logan County in a girl-boy doubleheader. Joe Myers and Bruce Trevue along with you for the broadcast this evening. The Scotties, Lady Scotties, I should say, coming at 4-7 on the year. They last played on Friday of last week, where they fell at Barron County by a final score of 53-32 in district action. Logan County 1-15 on the year. They lost in their last outing 1 week ago tonight to Russell County, 51-27. These two teams meeting for the first time this season. The last time they met was back on February 1st of last year over in Russellville, and the Lady Scotties defeated the Logan County Lady Cougars in that one by a final of 61-55. We'll come back here in a moment on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off Show and get Bruce in here with us and talk about the matchup between the Lady Scotties and the Logan County Lady Cougars back after a 2-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hard-working, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin family of dealerships, we are Kentucky.
The wake up early, do a little studying, take the dog out, finish that audiobook
until the very end,
finish that workout, then stop by McDonald's for breakfast and somehow manage to do it all before that 10 a.m. meeting meal. There's a meal for every morning at McDonald's.
Pair our delicious hash browns with the sweet and savory taste of a sizzling sausage McGriddles or a crispy chicken McGriddles for only $2. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
It's finally time to get on the court. Basketball season is here. And from the first tip of the ball to the time the net is cut, SCRTC is here to help you make the shot with the fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gig for SCRTC fiber customers and 15 meg for copper customers. Residential internet packages with and without phone are available. Never miss a shot from your team when they play on TV with the SCRTC Sports Package. For the current fiber expansions, SCRTC service areas are growing constantly. Make the SCRTC 3-point shot today with phone, TV, and internet.
Hi, I'm Owen Lambert, president of South Central Bank. Whether you're looking for a conventional mortgage, an FHA, or a VA loan, or even a construction loan, or just a loan for that home improvement project you've been thinking about, South Central Bank is ready to help. We have experienced lenders who are here to walk you through every step of the way. You can even start the process online at southcentralbank.com. At South Central Bank, we're small enough to know you and big enough to help. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off on WCLU Radio, 1490 AM and 103.1 FM.
Joe Myers, Bruce Trevue back here with you on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off Show here at Glasgow High School Scotty Gym. It's Glasgow against Logan County in a girl-boy doubleheader, where the girls getting ready to get tipped off here in just about 5 minutes or so. Bruce, Lady Scotties have not played in 8 days. Last time they took the court, it was at Barron County, losing 53-32 over there at Trojan Gym. Glasgow has been without the services of Ansley Adwell for the last several games now. Ansley has been out with an illness, and it's going to be nice to have her back. I asked Coach Pippin before the game, you know, how many days has Ansley been able to practice? He said, well, the whole team has only practiced 1 day this week, so she's only practiced the 1 day. But he said she looked as good as anybody in practice, even though she'd been out for the last 3 or 4 weeks. So it'll be good to see her back up on the floor here tonight.
Yes, it will. And you've got to imagine, you know, though, even though as long as she's been off, that she's going to get winded. You know, he's probably going to have to give her some breaks. But it is good to have her, another ball handler, and we missed her scoring and rebounding, too, because she, you know, was averaging a double-double.
Yeah, Ansley just adds so much to the team. She averages 15 points and 10 rebounds a night. And obviously you want your best player on the floor, of course, Bruce, but it did give Lady Scotties some opportunities to get some other girls some playing time that might not have seen as much time had Ansley not missed those 3 weeks. Maybe it'll work out for them in the long run down the stretch here.
Well, I agree with you, and I think very well it's going to work out better for them in the long run. In my estimation, there's a couple players that's come out and had to play several, log some extra minutes because of that. And there's been a couple girls that weren't seeing very many minutes that have really stepped it up, and Skylar Campbell and Cadence Bird. They weren't getting a lot of minutes, but even some of the other players are getting minutes. But and Caroline Murphy. Caroline has come in and had to play a lot of minutes, and she's not a big scorer, but she plays defense. She'll rebound. And I think in the long run, as you say, it will help them.
This Logan County ball club obviously struggling on the year, just 1-15. Their only win came back on January 22nd against Todd Central, and they have lost 10 straight ball games since that time. But they've probably played as many or more games than anybody in the region. Not many teams have been able to get in 16 games this year. They have been able to get that done, though. So we'll see what the Lady Scotties can do tonight against these Logan County Lady Cougars. We'll come back in a moment as we wrap up the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off show. We'll come back and have the national anthem sung for you by a trio of Glasgow High School students. We'll introduce you to the starting lineups, and we'll be set to go with basketball here from Glasgow High School. We wrap up the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off show, and we'll be back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
This has been the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off with Joe Myers, a production of WCLU Sports. Coming up, live Glasgow basketball action on WCLU, 1490 AM and 103.1 FM.
That daily grind stuck in an office was never for you. You needed an office that moved, preferably one with 18 wheels, and where the path through the break room changes every day. You're a truck driver. It's in your blood, and you are exactly who we're looking for.
Wahlberg Trucking. If you have a Class A CDL license, then we want you. Great pay with a great company and an office view that changes by the minute. Check us out at GoWahlberg.com.
It's time for Glasgow basketball. On your home for local WCLU, 1490 AM, 103.1 FM, and online at WCLUradio.com. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Monticello Bank, Glasgow Electric Plant Board, Joe Myers, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent, BG Tire, McDonald's of Glasgow, Colton Steakhouse, South Central Rural Telephone, South Central Bank, and Wahlberg Trucking. Now the voice of Glasgow sports, Joe Myers.
Welcome back here to Glasgow High School. It's Glasgow against Logan County in a girl-boy doubleheader for you as we are just a few minutes away from tip-off here of the girls' contest. Glasgow boys will be in action a little bit later on tonight. It'll be a busy week upcoming for the Scotties and Lady Scotty basketball programs. We'll get into that a little bit more for you, tell you what's coming up next week. But lots of games for you beginning on Monday. Then we'll play again on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Won't be all girl boy doubleheaders. A couple of those are just single girls game, or one single girls game, one's a single boys game. But lots of stuff to talk about coming up for next week in high school basketball here at Glasgow. Let's pause for a moment as our national anthem will be sung by Drew Richardson, Camille Rubin, and Ethan Harlow.
Now welcome Glasgow High School seniors, Drew Richardson, Camille Rubin, and Ethan Harlow as they sing our national anthem.
hope you folks at home were able to hear that. It was a little bit difficult for us to get that on the air. Hopefully you were able to get that because that was an outstanding rendition of the national anthem there by Drew Richardson, Camille Rubin, and Ethan Harlow. Thank you to those fine students here at Glasgow High School. Let's give you the starting lineups for these ball clubs. First, for the Logan County Lady Cougars, starting at forward is Emerson McInnes, a 5'7" freshman, averaging 3 points and 4 rebounds a game. Caden Costello, the other forward, a 5'9" junior, averages 7 points and 3 rebounds. The guards are Kaylin Purdue, a 5'1" freshman, at 1 point and 1 rebound. Abby Hinton, a 5'6" senior, at 7 points and 4 rebounds a game. And Gracie Borders, a 5'7" sophomore, averaging 10 points and 6 rebounds. Both of those stats lead the team. Logan County 1-15 on the year. Their head coach is Deidre Adler. For the Lady Scotties, starting at forward, Chloe Hill, a 5'10" freshman, averages 7 points and 6 rebounds. Janae Bradley, the other forward, a 5'7" sophomore, averages 4 points and 4 rebounds. At guard, Cadence Bird, a 5'1" sophomore, averaging 5 points and 1 rebound. Mia Cassidy at guard, a 5'6" sophomore, averages 9 points and 3 rebounds. And Ansley Adwell at guard, back after about a 3-week absence. She's a 5'10" senior, averages a double-double of 15 points and 10 rebounds. Lady Scotties 4-7 on the year. Craig Pippin, the head coach. Assistants are Orlando Hayden, Fred Stockton, Kelsey Kirkpatrick, and Holly Martin. Good to have Coach Pippin back on the sideline as well. I know he's glad to be back out here with his ball club. Those starting lineups tonight brought to you by Monticello Bank, celebrating over 125 years with 19 locations in 11 counties. And our tip-off tonight brought to you by the Glasgow Electric Plant Board, a proud sponsor of Glasgow Scotty Sports. The coin toss was won by Logan County. Logan County has the ball. We are underway. Here's a jumper from Hinton at the free throw line. It's blocked out of bounds by Ansley Adwell, and they're going to give the ball to Glasgow. But I thought Ansley touched that. It was blocked. Maybe a Logan County player touched it again before it went out of bounds. But Ansley certainly did block it. Cadence Bird comes across the timeline with it, gets the pass up to Mia Cassidy out on the right side. Back to Cadence between the circles. Logan County looks like in a 3-2 zone to open up the game defensively. Chloe Hill with it on the left wing, skips a pass over on the right side to Cassidy. Mia gets it back out front to Bird. Over to Cassidy on the wing, into the corner to Janae Bradley. Back out front to Bird. Here's Cassidy with it on the wing. Now to Ansley Adwell in the lane. She'll dribble into the lane and be called for a travel. And
I'm going to disagree.
Not sure that was a travel.
All the Euro steps they let you take, and she left off her right foot and shot it off her left foot. That was not a travel.
The officials are Tony Franklin, Chris McGuire, and Rob Hacker. Here's Hinton with it out on the right wing, going to throw into the right corner to Purdue. Back out to Hinton. Glasgow is in 2-3 zone, it looks like, defensively here. McInnes with it on the left wing. Throws into the corner, and 3 blocked by Adwell out of bounds. The shot was put up by Gracie Borders. So out of bounds to the Lady Cougars. 6:49 to go in the first quarter. McInnes throws it in play to Purdue. Off to Hinton on the right wing. Hinton gets the pass into the lane there to Costello. Now out to the right corner. A jumper no good by Purdue for a 3-point range. Rebounded by the Lady Scotties. Here's Adwell with it. Throws it ahead to Bird, and Cadence had the pass go through her hands, but able to save it in bounds to Mia Cassidy. Now Cassidy going to give to Adwell. She'll skip it left side to Bradley. Out top to Bird for a 3. Good for Cadence. Boy, Cadence has been deadly from 3-point range this year, shooting 44% on the season from beyond the arc. And she gives Glasgow a 3-0 lead.
One of the reasons she's a set shooter, and usually she's going to take good shots.
And a turnover here as the pressure from Glasgow creates a steal. But now Logan County able to get it right back, and Glasgow is going to commit a foul. And it will go on Mia Cassidy, her first team's first. Borders puts it in play to Hinton. Over in the left corner. Underneath, they try to get it to Costello. The ball gets knocked loose by Adwell in a scramble for it, a jump ball. It'll go to the Lady Scotties.
Yeah, Angela got a hand on that basketball and knocked it loose, and then was able to create the jump ball.
5:54 to go in the first quarter. 3-0 lead for the Lady Scotties. Here's Adwell with it at the free throw line. 15-footer rolls in. First points for Ansley of the night. And Glasgow comes with 2-2-1 full court pressure. Inbounds pass to Borders. Now Hinton with it. Hinton throws it ahead in front court to McInnes. Or to Purdue, excuse me. Now Purdue gets it back out front to Hinton, up top to Borders. Borders dribbles off to the right side, reverses the ball back up top to Hinton. Over to Purdue. Cassidy hounding her defensively, knocks the ball loose. Purdue picks it back up and then throws it away.
Third turnover. 30 seconds.
5:16 to go in the first quarter, and a timeout taken by Logan County. Lady Scotty's up 5-0, excuse me. Back after a 30-second break on WCLU Sports.
If you hadn't been to Colton Steakhouse and Grill, what are you waiting for? Okay, maybe you need a special reason. Well, here it is. Our sizzling signatures. There's the Hawaiian ribeye, marinated for 72 hours and topped with fresh grilled pineapple. Or how about our Del Rio ribeye, topped with melted-in chipotle butter and crispy onion tanglers. Both these mouth-watering sizzling signature ribeyes are available right now. Colton Steakhouse and Grill, where we know what's at stake.
Colton Steakhouse, now open in Bardstown.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Chloe Hale going to launch a three from the left corner. Good for the Lady Scotties, and it is 8-0 Glasgow. Lady Scotties have knocked down a couple of threes already in this one.
3 makes and 3 assists.
Borders will give to Hinton. She'll throw it in front court to beat the pressure to Purdue. Hinton gets it right back. She'll set the play up. Flips it over on the right side to Borders. Borders going to put it on the floor, dribble inside, kicks it back out to Hinton in the corner. Hinton trapped over there, in trouble, and she steps on the sidelines, out of bounds.
4th turnover. Good trap, and they got her in the corner.
4:37 to go in the first quarter. 8-0 lead for the Lady Scotties. Bird bounces it into the front court there to Bradley. Now back out to Bird. Cadence goes left side to Cassidy. Mia going to put up a three from the left wing. It's good. Lady Scotties have buried 3 threes here in the first quarter.
That's the 3rd assist for Cadence Bird.
11-0 Lady Scotties. 4:14 to go in the quarter. Borders with it on the right side. Purdue between the circles. Now McKinnis gets trapped and tied up by Mia Cassidy. The held ball will go to Logan County this time.
5th turnover.
And Ashton Botts checking in for the Lady Scotties. Ashton, a 5'6" sophomore, averaging 6 points and 5 rebounds a game. She replaces Cadence Bird. In for Logan County is Brianna Shelton, a 5'8" junior that averages 1 point and 2 rebounds. This is Borders with it, and she's going to be fouled by Cassidy.
That's going to be a second, I believe. Gave her a little push.
Team foul number 2 as well. Caroline Murphy into the ball game for the Lady Scotties. Also coming in, Skylar Campbell. Skylar, a 5'8" junior, averaging 2 points a game. Caroline, a 5'7" sophomore, also averaging 2 points a game. As Cassidy and Bradley each come out. 11-0 Glasgow. Hinton dribbles out of a trap, gives to Borders. On the left side to Shelton. Pass goes through her hands, but it ends up in the hands of Borders down on the low block. She'll kick it across the lane to Hinton, who drives inside. Her shot blocked by Hale. At least got a piece of it. Almost went in anyway. Caroline Murphy got the rebound, and Caroline threw it away. It'll be out of bounds back to Logan County. Emily Borders, a 5'3" freshman, is in the game for Logan. She gets a pass up to Gracie Borders, now to Hinton for 3, and Hinton gets Logan County on the board, make it 11-3 Lady Scotty.
Yeah, Hinton,
20 to go in the first
Hinton
quarter.
played a lot for them last year. She knocked down the 3. They were a 3-point shooting team.
Campbell tried to get a pass ahead to Murphy down in the left corner, and it's deflected away out of bounds by Logan. Glasgow 11, Logan County 3. 3:16 to go in the opening period. Campbell to inbound from the corner down there on the baseline. Does it in out front to Botts. Ashton backs it out near the timeline. Now Campbell comes back to get the basketball to Hale on the left corner. Chloe takes one dribble in, throws it into the post to Adwell. Ansley cannot hit the layup. Rebounded by Murphy, and Caroline is called for a travel before the shot. Good job, Caroline. 3:02 to go in the first. 11-3 Lady Scotties. Here's the 2-2-1 pressure from Glasgow. Hinton give to Gracie Borders, and her pass knocked down and stolen by Skylar Campbell. Over to Adwell. Ansley goes baseline on the right side, gets to the basket, put it up too strong. Hinton with the rebound for Logan County. Getting across the timeline with it, looking to go coast to coast here, and a reach-in foul going to be called on Ansley Adwell, her first, team third. Janae Bradley into the lineup for the Lady Scotties, returns, I should say, to the lineup. She'll replace Ansley Adwell. Gracie Borders inbounds out front to Emily Borders with a Hinton, 15-footer right side, is an air ball. And is that Murphy comes up with a rebound for Glasgow? It is. They strip Caroline of the basketball. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Scotties.
That's a third rebound by Caroline. I think Chloe got a piece of that one, Joe. That ball was really short, that little two-pointer by Hinton. She shoots a set shot.
Botts floats the pass into the front court to Campbell for the top of the pressure. Here's Murphy with it in the right corner. She tried to throw it inside. It got deflected, but it goes right to Campbell. And then Schuyler
she did not.
is called for a travel. 11-3 lead for Glasgow. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Gracie Borders across midcourt with it. Glasgow sets up in their 2-3 zone here in the half court. Borders off on the right side to Shelton. She'll drive and throws it away. A jump ball. It'll go to Glasgow. Still 11-3. We've been stuck on that score for a while, and now Campbell has her pass stolen away. Headed the other direction with it is Costello for Logan County. She misses a layup. Ball on the floor, grabbed by Hinton. Now loose again. Botts down to the floor to grab it for Glasgow. She'll throw it ahead to Bradley. Janae gets it ahead to Murphy underneath the Glasgow basket. She'll bounce it across the lane to Campbell. Out to Hale for three from the wing. No good. Botts chases down the long rebound for Glasgow. She'll give the pass to Hale. Chloe drives into the lane, puts it up, no good, but a foul call. And that will go on Brianna Shelton, her first, team's first. Chloe Hale to the free throw line, shooting 50% on the year. First one good. Chloe made a three earlier in the quarter. She now has 4 points. Cadence Bird returns to the Glasgow lineup, replacing Schuyler Campbell. And for Logan County, Sierra Sieber, a 5'3 junior, checks in for the first time. She replaces Shelton. Hale's second toss up and good. 13-3, Lady Scotties. 1:29 to go in the first quarter. Here's the full court pressure from Glasgow. Hinton. And throw it ahead to Emily Borders to beat the count. Borders now off to Hinton. In between the circles, going to throw on the left side to Gracie Borders. Back to Emily Borders. She'll go into the lane with the runner, and she got it. First two of the night for the freshman. 13-5, Lady Scotties. Here's Bird off to Botts at the top of the key. And Ashton overthrows Murphy down to the right corner, out of bounds. Goes back to Logan County.
6 turnover, Joe. Of course, 2 of them have been walks, and we didn't think were walks. So
1 minute even to go here in the first quarter. 13-5 Glasgow. Gracie Borders give to Hinton. Back to Borders. Now ahead to Emily Borders in front court. Here's Costello with it down the right side of the lane. Nice bounce pass across the lane. The shot up and in, and a foul called on the Lady Scotties. So a 3-point opportunity now for Logan County. As Ashton Botts gets her first, team's fourth. And Sierra Sieber at the line, shooting just 25% on the season. She hit it though. 13-8 Glasgow. 46 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's Bird off the left side to Hale. Chloe lets the pass go through her hands, but it's last touched by Logan County, so Glasgow will keep it. Hale to inbound from the sideline in front of the Logan County bench. Throws it in backcourt to Botts.
Now you play high middle.
Here's Bird. Back over to Botts. The high elbow, they go right side there to Bradley. Now back out to Bird. She'll dribble down to the left corner. Now circles back out front with it. Gets it up to Botts. Over to Murphy. Here's a baseline drive by Caroline. Put it up too strong. Hale with the offensive rebound. Back up and fouled. Good job there by Chloe. Go get that rebound. And the foul on Logan County's Sierra Sieber. Her first, team second. Chloe back at the line, where she is 2 for 2. First free throw, no good here. Hale second toss in the air. Got it. 14-8 Glasgow. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here's Mariana Bradley for the Lady Scotties. She replaced Janae Bradley. Mariana, a 5'3" junior. Glasgow picks up full court man-to-man here. Hinton will put it in play to Sieber. Sieber across the timeline with it. The 15 seconds gets it up to Hinton. Now to Borders at the top of the key. Down to 8 seconds. Borders angles off to the right side, and the illegal screen going to be called 11. Here on Caden Costello. It'll be her first, team third.
She's got on a different number. 11. I had her with 3. That's why I missed it.
6 seconds to go. Here is Bradley inbounds. Tries to go to Murphy, and it gets knocked loose and stolen away. The layup missed, however, by Emily Borders. Botts gets the rebound, and the Lady Scotties escape right there. Logan County had a golden opportunity to cut into that lead, but they could not knock down the layup. And it's Glasgow 14, Logan County 8, back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, we are Kentucky.
Life has a way of presenting us with many inconveniences, but paying your bills shouldn't be one of them. That's why the Glasgow EPB has multiple ways to pay your bill. You can pay your bill online or even sign up for our bank draft program, where your bill will be debited from your bank account on the due date. Pay your bill anytime without having to come into our office at the bill payment kiosk located next to our drive-thru. Did you know you could pay your EPB bill at your bank? And as always, our office and drive-thru are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The EPB, connecting Glasgow to the future.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
14-8 lead for the Lady Scotties over Logan County as we get set to start the second quarter. Bruce, you got the first quarter stats.
Scotties had 7 turnovers, 4 of 8 from the field, 50%, 3 of 4 shooting a 3, 3 of 4 to line, 7 rebounds, 3 offensive boards, 7 turnovers for the Cougars, 3 of 10 from the field, 30%.
Three-pointer here by Sieber is an air ball and rebounded by Glasgow, and that is Chloe Hale who had it. And she threw it off the leg of a Logan County player out of bounds. Glasgow ball.
Logan County, 3 of 10 for 30% from the field, 1 of 3 shooting a 3, 1 of 1 to the line. I only have them with 1 rebound on the offensive end.
First possession of the quarter here for the Lady Scotties as Cadence Bird comes across and gives it up to Hale. Back out front to Bird, over to Botts now. To Bradley in the right corner. Janace gets a pass on the left side to Hale. She'll bounce it back out front to Botts. Over to Bird. 3 left of the circle for Cadence. Barely draws the iron. And it's out of bounds off the Lady Scotties. Two-2-1 pressure once again from Glasgow. Hinton picks the dribble up in backcourt, gives to Gracie Borders. Goes in front court to Costello. Now back over to Borders. To Hinton. Borders with it down to the low block. Tried to go up and under and knocked the shot in. Janae Bradley kept her feet, did not buy the fake, but Borders able to knock it in anyway. Glasgow's lead down to 4. They have led by as many as 11. Scored the first 11 of the game.
10-3 run.
Yep. Here's Bird with it out top to Bradley, or to Hale, excuse me, and a 3 good, but they're going to get a whistle before the shot. Are they going to count the basket or no? Apparently they're not going to count the basket. Sierra Sieber gets her second, team's 4th.
Well, the whistle blew when the shot was left.
Hale going to try it again. A 3 this time, no good from the left corner. But Chloe, good hustle to chase down the long rebound. Save the possession for her ball club. Here's Hale with it to Bradley. Off the right side to Bird, up top to Botts. Now Bird for 3 from the right wing. No good. And they're going to get Hale for going over the back on this rebound attempt. It'll be the first on Chloe, the team's 5th.
She was behind her and the ball come off long. Coach is wanting to know what she did.
getting an explanation from the official who made the call right now, but I don't think he's going to be satisfied with it. 14-10 Glasgow, 6:24 to go in the first half. Abby Hinton will throw it in front court to Emily Borders. Now Purdue back out to Borders.
She doubled.
Here's Purdue. Baseline drive. Her runner, no good. Janae Bradley with the rebound for Glasgow. Tried to give to Botts, and the pass deflected away out of bounds. It'll be Glasgow basketball.
UConn, baseline. Here we go. Hey, where y'all going? Wait for her.
Botts running the point as she comes into the front court. Flips it over on the right side to Hale. Back out to Botts. Left side to Bird.
Inside.
Hayden takes one dribble, skips it over to Hale. Now Botts left open for three straight away. No good. Long rebound to Hale. Chloe going to go back up. Had it blocked by Costello. And Hinton comes down with a loose ball rebound for Logan County. Hinton trying to work her way inside, and she loses it out of bounds. Actually, she's going to be fouled, they say. A foul going on Chloe Hale, her second, team sixth. Abby Hinton at the charity stripe, a 61% foul shooter. She has a three-pointer in the ball game. Has not attempted a free throw until that one, and she missed it.
Joe, we've hit our first 4 shots, and we hadn't made one since.
Caroline Murphy back in for Glasgow, replacing Hale.
We're 0 for 9 after hitting our first 4.
And the second free throw is good. Glasgow's lead down to 3 now.
And that is why.
Here's Bird, 3, left wing, no good. Long rebound. Janae Bradley had it, lost it, and she's going to be fouled, they say. That will go on Gracie Borders, her first, team's fifth. Bradley to inbound from the baseline, gets it into Bird. Cadence with a drive, the runner, no good. Long rebound is going to go out of bounds off of Logan County. Glasgow will retain possession. Bradley throws it into Bird. Now Botts comes to get it between the circles.
We just can't get it in the paint against this zone. No, they've just got it packed in. Ansley can't get a touch.
Murphy with it on the left wing. Out top to Botts, and Craig Pippin wants to talk about it with his Lady Scotty Ball Club. 5:10 to go in the first half. 14-11. Glasgow leads back after a 1-minute break on WCLU Sports.
This is Terry Bunnell with the People's Bank. Serving our community is our top priority. We are your hometown friend and financial partner. As a community bank, we strive to make banking a relationship, not a transaction. Our focus is clearly on you. We're local people, helping local people. At the People's Bank, let us work for you. People's Bank, working for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In a perfect world, tree limbs never fall on roofs during storms. Deer look both ways before crossing the road. And water pipes don't burst while you're on vacation. But for those times when life is less than perfect, Kentuckians turn to Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, a company perfectly suited to getting your world back to okay. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Come see me, Joe Myers, at 106 Reynolds Road in Glasgow, or call me at 670-3093.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Angela Adwell misses a shot down inside, able to get her own miss, and she's fouled going back up with it. Well, whatever Coach Pippin designed up during that timeout worked to be able to get the ball inside. Ansley couldn't finish the first time, but got it back, and she is fouled by Caden Costello, her second, team 6. So 2 free throws here for Adwell.
I know we're talking about a 2-3 zone. That time they were in a box, and with number 12 face guarding Ansley. She made the first.
Ansley's first free throw was good. Second one in the air is no good. Rebounded by Costello for Logan County. Adwell, of course, with her first game action since February the 2nd. Here's Hinton for 3. Her shot rejected by Adwell, and Janae Bradley with a loose ball rebound. Sends it ahead to Adwell. Ansley across the timeline with it. The entire Logan County team's back defensively. Ansley drives inside anyway and draws it, is called for a charge. It'll be her second, team 7. Ansley probably forcing the action a little bit too much right there.
I'm sure it's some frustration, but it's a little bit of a flop.
Mariana Bradley back in for Glasgow. Adwell will come out. (15 to 11, Lady Scotties. 4:35 to go in the first half. Borders gets it across midcourt, gives it up to Hinton. Glasgow in the 2-3 zone. Emily Borders out front to Hinton. Dribbles off the left side. Goes into the corner to Purdue. Now Gracie Borders top of the key. She'll dribble on the right side. Back out front to Emily Borders. In the corner to Purdue. Again out to Hinton. And we'll get to Purdue on the left wing. Get it inside to Shelton. And Bruce, I look down.
She hit the bottom of the goal.
Okay, missed the shot. Rebounded by Caroline Murphy. Here's Bradley with it. Kicks it out to Bird straight away. Off on the right side to Botts. With a Murphy in the right corner. Caroline, pass deflected, but it gets through to Botts. Back out front. Now Bird with it. She'll bounce it back to Botts.
Gosh.
Here's Murphy with it in the corner. Caroline bounces in the post to Bradley. Janae kicks it back out to Murphy. Now Bird, 3 left side is good for Cadence. That is her second 3 of the night. And Glasgow's first field goal in a long time.
Janae's got to look to take that ball when she gets it on the block to the basket. It's
first field goal, I think, probably since about midway through the first quarter.
Yes, it is.
3:16 to go in the first half. It's 18 to 11, Lady Scotties. Glasgow jumped out to an 11-0 lead in this one. Gracie Borders for 3. That's short. And Bird with a rebound for Glasgow. She'll send it ahead to Botts. Pass a little bit too far out in front, but Botts able to chase it down. Now gets to Murphy. She'll take it in and lay it in. Good look that time by Ashton to get the assist, and a good finish there by Caroline Murphy.
That's the way you finish on that entry pass.
20 to 11, Glasgow. Now Borders gets into the lane. Emily Borders with a shot. No good. Rebounded by Hinton, and she's fouled going back up.
That's their first offensive board. I'm only having with 4, Joe.
And that will go on Janae Bradley. Her first team's 8th.
1 for 2.
Hinton, a 61% free throw shooter. It's 4 points today so far. Free throw good. Glasgow's lead at 8 with 2:38 to go in the first half. Second toss for Hinton, also good. 20 to 13. Cadence Bird handles it out front for Glasgow.
They're playing man now that Ansley's out of the ball game.
Bradley with it. Up top to Botts. Up to Mariana Bradley, and Mariana makes a bad pass and throws it away.
Got a leader. Got a leader. You good, man. You good.
Out of bounds to Logan County.
That's 9 turnovers, Joe, compared to 7 for Logan County. We're pressing.
Hinton will put it in play to Purdue. She'll bring it across midcourt, guarded by Bird. Gives to Hinton as she does. Gracie Borders with it now. Back out to Hinton. Dribbles right. Does to Emily Borders in the right corner. She dribbles off her foot, able to pick it back up, though. Off to Purdue. The Borders again. She'll drive inside. The shot blocked by Janae Bradley. Loose ball rebound to Cadence Bird for Glasgow. Cadence on the attack, and she is fouled from behind, I believe, by Emily Borders. Be sure. Yep, it'll be her first and the team's 7th. So both teams in the bonus for the final 148. It'll be 1-1 for Cadence Bird. Cadence a 67% free throw shooter. First trip there tonight. Free throw is good. 7 points for Bird. She's Glasgow's leading scorer so far. Second free throw, also good. 22-13, Lady Scotties. 1:48 left in the half. Skylar Campbell going to check back in for Glasgow. She'll replace Caroline Murphy.
Side to 9. Everybody, see the ball.
Full court man-to-man here by the Lady Scotties. Hinton trying to inbound. Bradley guarding the basketball as she inbounds to Borders. Gracie Borders across the timeline with it. Tried to pass it down inside along the baseline. It got deflected and stole it away. Ashton Botts gets the steal. Campbell the deflection. Bird with it, front court to Botts. Ashton passes up a wide open three, and Craig Pippen says shoot the ball. Now Campbell dribbles into the corner. Back out to Botts in the wing. 1:20 to go in the first half. 22-13, Lady Scotties. Bird gets into the post to Bradley. Janae faces up, kicks it back out to Campbell, and a 3-second violation. Craig Pippen is begging his players to shoot the basketball.
Well, that's what I talked about earlier, Joe. Janae's got to where when she gets the ball on the block, especially on that right side, she doesn't look to score at all.
Hinton tried to inbound against the pressure, comes into Emily Borders on the left sideline. She'll bring it across midcourt, being chased by Botts. Bounces off to Purdue, now back out to Hinton on the left wing. Here's Gracie Borders with it with 1 minute remaining. Over to Emily Borders. Emily works inside, and a foul called on Ashton Botts here. That'll be her second, team's ninth. And so 4 Glasgow players with 2 personal fouls here in the first half. Caroline Murphy going to check in for the Lady Scotties. She'll get Botts out. And Emily Borders at the free throw line, a 44% shooter on the year from the stripe. She has not attempted one yet this afternoon. And she misses it, and it's out of bounds to Glasgow. So now Logan County will pick up in full court pressure. 56 seconds to go in the half. Bradley puts it in play to Murphy over in the corner. They come to trap her. She'll give to Bird. Cadence sends it ahead to Murphy. Glasgow has numbers here, but Caroline pulls it back out, gives to Bird over on the right side to Bradley. To Murphy, or excuse me, to Campbell. Campbell drives inside, and she got the bucket. Are they going to wave it off? They do. It's a charge. Skylar Campbell called for her first, team's 10th. Craig Pippen not a fan of that call.
He felt like she got moved under. She'd left her feet, and they ran under her.
As Gracie Borders going to be fouled in the backcourt by Caroline Murphy. It'll be her first.
We've pressed, and we've committed. That's 11th team foul. So
it'll be 1 and a bonus for Gracie Borders. Excuse me, it'll be 2 shots.
Yeah.
It's a double bonus, sorry. Borders' first trip to the line this afternoon. She's a 62% foul shooter. First one good. Borders, normally their leading scorer on the season, averages 10 per game. She has 3 today so far. McInnes returns to the lineup for the Lady Cougars, replacing Shelton. Second free throw for Borders is no good. McInnes with the rebound, back up and in. So 3-point trip there for Logan County. Glasgow's lead down to 6 at 22-16. Campbell throws it in front court to Murphy. Caroline got behind the defense and lays it in. Good look ahead that time by Campbell. And Caroline with a nice finish. She now has 4 points. 17 seconds left in the half. McInnes with it. Dribbles off to the right side, guarded by Bradley. Here's Emily Borders to Gracie Borders. 8 seconds to go. Borders looking to get inside. Had it stripped as she went up for the shot in the lane, and a tie-up, and the jump ball will go to Glasgow, but just 9/10 of a second remaining.
Man, that's a tough tie-up right there. That cost us the second half possession.
Bradley throws it in, and that'll do it. Well, the ball only 6/10 of a second. Only 6/10 of a second came off. The ball was deflected. It went right out of bounds. So now Glasgow put it in play just across midcourt. Bradley gets it to Bird, and Caden's not able to get a shot away. So we have reached halftime here at Scotty Gym in this girls contest. It's the Lady Scotties 24, Logan County Lady Cougars 16. We'll come back in a moment and look at the halftime stats brought to you by the People's Bank. We are back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Do you know how to plan for an emergency? Sure you do. You establish a relationship with someone who knows exactly what they're doing, someone who has been answering the call for 4 generations. When it comes to tires, families all over southern Kentucky rely on BG Tire. BG Tire 24-hour roadside assistance has responded to all types of emergencies, getting families out of harm's way and back on the road. Right now, put this number in your contact, 270-282-0266. BG Tire, 24-hour, 7-day-a-week roadside assistance. You're never on your own when you count on BG Tire. 270-282-0266. We're easy to find at 1046 Lovers Lane in Bowling Green. You cannot know when your next emergency will be, but isn't it nice to already know how you'll deal with it? BG Tire.
The wake up early, do a little studying, take the dog out, finish that audiobook until the very end. Finish that workout, then stop by McDonald's for breakfast and somehow manage to do it all before that 10 a.m. meeting meal. There's a meal for every morning at McDonald's.
Pair our delicious hash browns with the sweet and savory taste of a sizzling sausage McGriddles or a crispy chicken McGriddles for only $2. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
It's finally time to get on the court. Basketball season is here. And from the first tip of the ball to the time the net is cut, SCRTC is here to help you make the shot with the fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gig for SCRTC fiber customers and 15 meg for copper customers. Residential internet packages with and without phone are available. Never miss a shot from your team when they play on TV with the SCRTC Sports Package. With the current fiber expansions, SCRTC service areas are growing constantly. Make the SCRTC 3-point shot today with phone, TV, and internet.
Hi, this is Owen Lambert, President of South Central Bank. Whether you're looking for your first home, your next home, or just want to refinance your current home, the experienced lenders at South Central Bank are ready to help make it happen. With rates at historic lows, now is the time to act. Apply online today at southcentralbank.com or just give us a call. Our lenders are ready to help you every step of the way. At South Central Bank, we're small enough to know you, but we're big enough to help. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
That daily grind stuck in an office was never for you. You needed an office that moved, preferably one with 18 wheels, and where the path through the break room changes every day. You're a truck driver. It's in your blood, and you are exactly who we're looking for.
Wahlberg Trucking. If you have a Class A CDL license, then we want you. Great pay with a great company and an office view that changes by the minute. Check us out at GoWahlberg.com.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Back here at Glasgow High School, where it is the Lady Scotties with a 24-16 lead over Logan County here in girls action. It is senior day here at Glasgow, by the way. The seniors for both ball clubs will be honored between games. I assume they're going to also honor the senior cheerleaders this afternoon as well, so we certainly look forward to that. 24-16 Lady Scotties on top, and Bruce, Glasgow started off hot. They opened the game on an 11-0 run before Logan County got back as close to 3, but Lady Scotties now pushed it back out to an 8-point advantage. Glasgow shooting 37%, holding Logan County to just 26%. Lady Scotties with a 12-rebound advantage here. It's a big difference in the first half.
Yeah, they jumped out to that 11-0 run in the first 5 minutes of the contest and hit their first 4 shots. But they've done very well on the boards. I've got them winning the board 17-5. So, you know, apparently we're not getting our second chance points in, but we have committed 11 turnovers, and that's about normal for us. I mean, we have a few games there where we had 20 in the first half, but we're taking care of the basketball a little bit better. But, you know, we're getting some good looks and just having some balls rim out. But, you know, I think we come back and play the way we did here in the first half, we'll be okay.
Lady Scotties have managed to knock down 4 threes in the first half, so that's certainly been good to see. Halftime stats brought to you by the People's Bank, where they're working for you. Visit them at 1300 West Main Street in Glasgow, or give them a call at 270-629-5626. 24-16, Lady Scotties lead Logan County. Here's Bruce.
Thank you, Joe. For Logan County, well, let's look at our score. Glasgow took that first quarter 14-8. They took the second 10-8 to lead 24-16 at the half. So they did increase their lead by 2 there by halftime. 9 turnovers for the Lady Cougars. They're 5 of 19 from the field, 26%, 4 of 13 shooting the 2, 31%. 1 of 6 outside the three-point arc, 17%. 5 of 8 at the charity line, 63%. They had 5 rebounds, 2 offensive boards. Abby Hinton led them with 6 points in that first half. She also leads them with 3 rebounds, one of those an offensive board. She was 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 shooting the 3, 3 of 4 at the line. 3 points for Gracie Borders on 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 shooting a 3, 1 of 2 at the line. Sierra Siebert also picked up 3 points. She was 1 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting a 3, 1 of 1 at the line. 2 points for Emily Borders on 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 at the line. And Emerson McInnes had 2 points on 1 of 1 from the field and 1 rebound. That was an offensive board. That her field goal was a putback. As far as the foul goes, they only had 7 whistled on. Sierra Siebert off the bench picked up 2, as did Caden Costello. She was a starter. For the Scotties, 11 turnovers in that first half, 7 assists, 6 blocks, 2 steals. They're 7 of 19 from the field, 37%, 3 of 9 shooting a 3, 33%, 4 of 10 outside the three-point line, 40%, 6 of 8 at the charity stripe, 75%, 17 rebounds, 7 offensive boards. I've got us with more offensive boards than they have rebounds. We had 5 players score in that first half, led by Cadence Bird. She had 8 points and 2 rebounds. She had 3 assists. Those came very early. She was 2 of 6 from the field, 2 of 5 shooting a 3, 2 of 2 at the line. 6 points for Chloe Hale. She had 2 blocks in that first half. She was 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 shooting a 3, 3 of 4 at the line. And as I told you, 3 offensive boards for her. Caroline Murphy picked up 4 points. Caroline had 4 rebounds also, 1 of which was an offensive board. She was 2 of 3 from the field for her 4. Angela Atwell picked up 3 points. Angela had 3 blocks, 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line, 2 boards for her, 1 on the offensive end, and 3 points also for Mia Cassidy. Mia was 1 of 1 from the field. That was a 3. Ashton Botts had 2 assists. Janae Bradley had 1, and Skylar Campbell had 1 in that first half. Skylar also had a steal. But for a team total of 24, foul situation, though, Scotty's had 4 players pick up 2 apiece. Angela Atwell, Mia Cassidy, Chloe Hale, and Ashton Botts. So going to have to be a little careful on the fouls here in the second half. But at halftime of this girls' contest, the Scotties are on top of Logan County 24-16. These halftime stats were brought to you by the People's Bank, where they are working for you. You can come give us a visit here in Glasgow at 1300 West Main Street, or you can give us a call at 270-659-5626. We'll be back for the call second half after this 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
If you hadn't been to Colton Steakhouse and Grill, what are you waiting for? Okay, maybe you need a special reason. Well, here it is. Our sizzling signatures. There's the Hawaiian ribeye, marinated for 72 hours and topped with fresh grilled pineapple. Or how about our Del Rio ribeye, topped with melted-in chipotle butter and crispy onion tanglers. Both these mouth-watering sizzling signature ribeyes are available right now. Colton Steakhouse and Grill, where we know what's at stake.
Colton Steakhouse, now open in Bardstown.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, we are Kentucky.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Back here at Glasgow High School, Joe Myers and Bruce Tribune with you, just about ready to get the third quarter underway. We talked about what a busy week we've got coming up next week. The Lady Scotties will host Metcalfe County in a rescheduled game here on Monday at Scotty Gym in a JV varsity doubleheader. JV game begins at 5:30. So our broadcast of that varsity game should be going around 6:45 or so on Monday evening. Then Tuesday, it's a girl-boy doubleheader at Adair County. Thursday, a girl-boy doubleheader at Franklin Simpson. And then Friday, the Glasgow boys host Pulaski Southwestern here in a JV varsity doubleheader. So 4 games on the air, 4 nights, actually a total of 6 games on the air for you next week here on WCLU. 24-16, Lady Scotties lead Logan County as we get the third quarter underway. Logan County with the basketball. Here's Gracie Borders. She's going to give it up top to Costello. Now Purdue with it on the left wing. And McInnes down inside with a nice up and under move, but a foul going to be called here. And I think they're going to get Chloe Hale for her third. That's a tough call. Boy, it looked like Chloe had pretty good defensive position right there, and the offensive player went into her.
If the other official had been on this side of the court, he would have called her for a travel, I think, but whatever.
Emerson McInnes at the free throw line. First one good. McInnes a 42% free throw shooter. Second toss, rainbow, and it's good. (24-18) Glasgow. Just underway here in the third quarter. Cadensburg going to put a 3 up from the left wing. It's good. Nothing but net there. Her third 3 of the night. Cadens with 11 points. Purdue handles it out front as Glasgow sets up in a 2-3 zone here in the half court. Over to Borders. Out front to Purdue and taken away by Mia Cassidy. Mia driving to the bucket. Puts it up and missed it. Rebounded by the Lady Cougars. McInnes got it. Here's Hinton with it. Hinton picks the dribble up over to Purdue. In the corner to Borders. Back out to Purdue out front. Over to Hinton on the wing. Back between the circles to Purdue. Now Borders. To Purdue. To Hinton. Open 3. Left wing. Short. And Bird got the rebound, and then Hinton ran into her and fouled her. It'll be the first on Abby Hinton. Team's first of the half.
Foul on Hinton, her first. Steve Bird.
6:37 to go in the third quarter. 27-18, Lady Scotties. Their largest lead has been 11. That came when they opened up the game on an 11-0 run. Hale in the corner. Over to Bird. Left side to Cassidy. Mia. Gives to Bradley at the free throw line. Over to Hale. Back out front to Bird. Now Cassidy. 3 left corner. Too strong. And the rebound to Purdue for Logan County. She'll bring it in front court. Cassidy comes out to put some pressure on the basketball. She'll give a left side to Hinton. Now McInnes in the corner. Back out front to Hinton. Over to Purdue. And now Borders. Inside to Costello. Back out to Borders on the wing. Now Costello inside to Hinton. Her shot blocked out of bounds by Janae Bradley.
Janae's second block. Scotties have 7 on the night.
Gracie Borders trying to put it in play and does so to Hinton. Now to Costello. Now to Purdue. Swing it around on the right side to Borders. Takes one dribble. Now Costello inside. Out to Purdue. To Borders. Now McInnes in the corner. Logan County just throwing around the perimeter here. Purdue tried to dribble away from a trap. Throws it back out to Hinton near midcourt. Over to Purdue. To Borders.
She got it up. Turnover number 11.
Baseline was wide open there for Borders, and in her haste to make that drive, she shuffled her feet.
Yeah, she saw it. She had a straight lane. And
27-18, Lady Scotties. 5:11 to go in the third quarter. Cassidy with it. Out to Bird. From the right side to Hale. Chloe open for 3. Shorts. Rebounded by Cassidy. Mia dribbles it back out to the perimeter. She'll give to Bird. To Hale. Chloe fakes a 3 this time. Dribbles down to the baseline. The runner good. 8 points for Chloe Hale.
We're going to have to drive some because we've got more three-point baskets because we're just shooting everything from the outside.
Glasgow matching its largest lead of 11 now, 29-18, 4:37 left in the third. Hinton trapped in the half court, bounces the pass off to Borders. Over to McInnes. She dribbles to the left elbow. Now looking for help. Goes over to Hinton. Gets it back out to McInnes over on the left side to Borders. Fakes a three, dribbles around Hale, pulls up, shot blocked by Bradley, and Adwell winds up with it for the Lady Scotties. Hensley sends it ahead to Hale. Chloe sends it back out to Adwell. Now Cassidy with a drive, a runner from Mia off the backboard and in for a People's Bank shot. 5 points for Cassidy. 31-18. Halfway through the final quarter. Borders with it. Goes out of a trap and makes a bad pass, and Janae Bradley down to the floor to grab it for Glasgow. Good hustle by Janae. Here's Cassidy. Off to Hale. Chloe going to the bucket, and she'll be fouled.
23.
Emerson McInnes will get her first, team second.
Foul on McInnes. That's her first, team second.
2 free throws coming for Chloe Hale, the 5'10 freshman, already with 8 points tonight. She is 3 of 4 at the stripe.
The last 2 possessions, Mia and Chloe have drove, and you know, that's what we're going to have to do.
First free throw good. Emily Borders back in for Logan County, replacing Gracie Borders. Hale's second toss, short, rebounded by Hinton for Logan. 32-18 Glasgow, 3:38 to go in the third quarter. Hinton gets a screen from Borders at the top of the key. Bounces it back over to Purdue. Now to Costello in the corner. Skip pass to Hinton. She penetrates. Her shot rejected by Janae Bradley. Borders, though, picks up the loose basketball for Logan County. Now her pass is deflected away out of bounds by Mia Cassidy.
That's a fourth block.
It'll stay with Logan County.
Janae's defense, she hadn't taken a shot, but she's had 4 blocks and a steal, 3 rebounds.
She has been a presence down inside defensively for sure. Hinton up top to Purdue. Gets a screen. She works to the right side. Gives to Costello. Her baseline drive. Now her shot no good. Rebounded by Chloe Hale. Adwell with it. Hensley looking to go all the way to the basket. Puts the rack and draws the foul. Could not get it to go, but it'll be 2 free throws for Adwell.
McInnes.
Emerson McInnes with her second, team's third. Hensley. 1 of 2 so far in the afternoon at the stripe. She is a 69% shooter on the year, again seeing her first action today since February 2nd. 4 points for her now as that free throw goes down. Second toss rolls off, and Hinton grabs it for Logan County. 33-18, largest lead of the day for the Lady Scotties. 2:56 to go in the third quarter. Purdue dribbles in, now circles back out to the corner, gives to Hinton on the wing. She takes one dribble, sends it left side to Borders. Here's Hinton with it. Hinton dribbles down the left side of the lane, kicks it back out front to Borders. Now Hinton again, 3 this time is good for Abby Hinton. Her second 3 of the day. She has 9 points to lead Logan County.
She hadn't had many looks from out there to 3. Janae's been on her a time or 2, and Janae's blocked a couple of shots, and she hadn't looked for it.
33-21 Glasgow. Chloe Hale gets it out front to Bird. Now to Adwell at the high post. Left side to Bradley. Out to Cassidy. Mia for 3, short. Long rebound is chased down by Cassidy. Mia going to dribble in. Now throws it out to Hale for a 3. That one's off the back of the iron, too strong. Janae Bradley with the offensive rebound for Glasgow. Gets it back out to Bird. Lady Scotty's doing great work on the boards here. Adwell now will take it to the lane.
I knew what he was going to do when he blew the whistle.
We've got one particular official who has made some questionable travel calls, I will say. Gracie Borders into the ball game for Logan County. She replaces Hinton. And in for Glasgow, Ashton Botts and Caroline Murphy. See who came out. Adwell came out, and who else came out for Glasgow?
Bradley.
Here's Gracie, that's Emily Borders on the drive, and she's going to be fouled if she got to the basket. And that'll be Ashton Botts, and that'll be her third, team second. Emily Borders 0 for 1 at the stripe, 44% shooter on the year. First one, no good. Logan County will send Sierra Sieber into the ball game. She'll get Purdue out. 1:42 to go in the third quarter. 33-21 Glasgow in the lead. Second free throw no good for Borders. Cassidy has the rebound, but then taken away from her by McInnes. McInnes with a 15-footer, way too strong. Missed everything but the backboard. Rebounded by Chloe Hale.
6 rebounds for Chloe.
Chloe with a baseline drive, and she got it, but they're going to wave it off. They say the foul occurred before the shot. It'll be Emerson McInnes with her third, team's fourth.
Called a hand check. Don't see many of those anymore.
Abby Hinton back into the ball game for Logan County. She replaces McInnes. Yeah, Cassie takes the inbounds pass, dribbles it out front, gives to Bird over to Botts. Back to Bird. Now Hale. And Botts tried to get a pass to Murphy, and Caroline could not come up with it. Here's Costello with it for Logan County. Over to Hinton. The 3 in the air is an air ball, and it's rebounded by Chloe Hale. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Glasgow leads by 12.
Oh, Cadence had the set shot.
Chloe with the drive into the lane. Steps around the defender. Cannot finish, and the rebound to Hinton. So Logan County gets it back. Costello at the right elbow.
Double dribble.
Kicks it out. Sieber for 3. Good. First 3 of the day for Sierra Sieber. Cuts Glasgow's lead down to single digits again at 9, 33-24.
Sieber dribbled that ball and hung it on her hip and then dribbled it again.
Here's
That's
Murphy
a foul.
in the lane, and they come and knock the ball away from behind. Stolen away by Emily Borders. She's going to go to the basket, lay it up, and no good. Gracie Borders with the rebound, fouled going back up. And that is going to go on Caroline Murphy, her second, team's third. And we're going to get 4 new players checking into the lineup for the Lady Scotties after this first free throw attempt by Gracie Borders. You've got Janae Bradley, Skylar Campbell, Mariana Bradley, and Ansley Adwell all waiting to check in.
How did they not see that foul a while ago?
Free throw no good for Gracie Borders. She'll have another. So coming out will be Bird, Botts, Cassidy, and Murphy. So Hale, the only player that stays in for the Lady Scotties. Borders' second free throw, good. 22 seconds to go in the quarter. 33-25, Lady Scotties. Bradley takes the inbounds pass. She is trapped, and clock did not start. So they're going to take 2 seconds off the clock, it looks like. So 20.3 to go in the quarter. Bradley inbounds to Hale.
No.
And Chloe's pass deflected away out of bounds.
We looked back to the center of the court, and we had the sideline. And
shoot up a little bit. Y'all see far away.
Bradley will try to inbound it again. Gets it to Hale.
There it is.
Off to Campbell. Now Glasgow has numbers. Campbell ahead to Adwell. Ansley going to take it to the bucket, put it up and in.
That's the pass we had a while ago we missed.
5 seconds to go. Not sure Borders realizes it. Now she does. Comes across midcourt with it. Pulls up for a long 3 straight away. She got it. Gracie Borders throws up a long 3 from about 23 or 24 feet out at the buzzer, and she hit it. And that cuts Glasgow's lead to 7 at 35-28 after 3 quarters here at Scotty Gym, back after a 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
Life has a way of presenting us with many inconveniences, but paying your bill shouldn't be one of them. That's why the Glasgow EPB has multiple ways to pay your bill. You can pay your bill online or even sign up for our bank draft program, where your bill will be debited from your bank account on the due date. Pay your bill anytime without having to come into our office at the bill payment kiosk located next to our drive-thru. Did you know you could pay your EPB bill at your bank? And as always, our office and drive-thru are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The EPB, connecting Glasgow to the future.
This is Maggie Anderson with the People's Bank, and let me tell you about our People's Checking Account. This account has many features, including free checks, debit card, and online banking with bill pay. If you are traveling, don't worry. We have you covered with 4 free foreign ATM withdrawals when cash is needed. The People's Bank is a local community bank, and we are working for you. The People's Bank, working for you, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
35-28. Lady Scotties lead Logan County as we get the fourth quarter underway here at Scotty Gym. Mia Cassidy with it. Glasgow with the ball. Here is Bradley off to Adwell, and Ansley will put it up and in. Ansley with a good cut to the basket. A good job by Bradley to find her. 8 points now for Adwell. Lady Scotties lead at 9. Their largest lead has been 15. That came at 33-18. And a bad pass here, but Sieber going to be able to come up with it for Logan County. Here's Emily Borders to Sieber, or in the left corner. Back out front to Borders. Gracie Borders with it now. Glasgow in the 2-3 zone. A deflection by Cassidy, stolen away by Adwell. Ansley ahead to Bird. Wide open layup, good for Cadence for Peoples Bank shot. And a timeout for Logan County as the Lady Scotties have opened up the fourth quarter on a 4-0 run. It's 39-28. Lady Scotties back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
There's the driver who's had his right turn signal on for 2 miles, then proceeds to turn left. There's the one who's convinced a yellow light means speed up, and the one who's taken up permanent residence in your blind spot. No wonder so many Kentuckians carry Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance, because sometimes the best protection against bad drivers is good insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Come see me, Joe Myers, at 106 Reynolds Road in Glasgow, or call me at 670-3093.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
7:11 to go in this ball game, 39-28. It is the Lady Scotties on top of the Logan County Lady Cougars. Glasgow coming to trap here at half court, but Borders able to get rid of the basketball before the trap got to her, and a good look here by Gracie Borders underneath the Costello for a wide open layup. First two of the night for Caden Costello. 9-point Glasgow lead as Bird brings it across the timeline. Picks the dribble up and throws it away, and now Janae Bradley going to commit a foul as Gracie Borders was going to have a wide open lane to the bucket. Bradley reached out and grabbed her. It'll be the second on Bradley, the team's fourth.
16th turnover, Joe. Janae's second foul.
Go, hands up.
39-30 Glasgow. 6:40 to play. Gracie Borders off to Emily Borders. Now to Costello. Back out front to Emily Borders. She'll penetrate to the left elbow. Throws it back out front to Gracie Borders. And now a travel called on Logan County, which I did not see. 6:31 to play. Glasgow by 9. Adwell across the timeline with it. Off to Cassidy. Mia looking inside at Adwell. Throws it in there to her in the post. Ansley puts it on the floor, and she's called for a travel.
She got hit on the arm. When she made the spin move, the girl hit her across the arms. What caused her to move her feet?
Glasgow sets up in the 2-3 zone here. 39-30 Lady Scotties. Gracie Borders into the lane. Her runner blocked by Adwell, but a foul called. Surely not on Ansley. Nope, they get Chloe Hale, and that is her fourth, team's fifth. So Gracie Borders to the charity stripe.
If that was a walk while ago on that end, that was a walk right then. It was the exact same move.
Free throw is good. 8 points for Borders. She is now 3 of 5 at the stripe on the day. Hale will come out of the ball game. She'll be replaced by Caroline Murphy. Borders' second free throw good as well. She has 9. Glasgow's lead is at 7. 39-32, 6:03 to play. Bird comes across midcourt with it. Cadence dribbles right around Emily Borders. Now gives it off to Adwell at the elbow. Back out front to Bird.
Logan fans wanted to walk. She gave a head fake. That's
Bradley with it straight away. From the right side to Adwell. Now to Cassie at the top of the key. Inside to Bird. She'll send it back out to Murphy. Now to Adwell on the right wing. Here's Murphy with it at the free throw line. She'll throw it back out to Cassidy. Glasgow will reset here with 5.5 to go. Mia needs to get the basketball up, and she makes a bad pass, stolen away by Sieber. Hinton going to the bucket. Now gets it off in there to Borders. She'll lay it up, no good. Bradley with a rebound for Glasgow. Janae gets it out to Adwell. Front court to Cassidy, who makes a good catch on the run right there. Now Adwell at the top of the key.
And he just set a pick for Ansley.
And Bird makes a bad pass, stolen away by Hinton. She'll go to the bucket and will hit the bottom of the backboard with the shot. Rebounded by Adwell. And now here's a run out for Janae Bradley all alone. She'll lay it in. And a timeout taken here by Glasgow. So Janae Bradley getting her first two. It's a full timeout. 41-32, Glasgow on top. Back after a 1-minute break here on WCLU Sports.
Do you know how to plan for an emergency? Sure you do. You establish a relationship with someone who knows exactly what they're doing, someone who has been answering the call for 4 generations. When it comes to tires, families all over Southern Kentucky rely on BG Tire. BG Tire 24-hour roadside assistance has responded to all types of emergencies, getting families out of harm's way and back on the road. Right now, put this number in your contact, 270-282-0266. BG Tire, 24-hour, 7-day-a-week roadside assistance. You're never on your own when you count on BG Tire. 270-282-0266. We're easy to find at 1046 Lovers Lane in Bowling Green. You cannot know when your next emergency will be, but isn't it nice to already know how you'll deal with it? BG Tire.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
41-32, Lady Scotties lead Logan County. 4:45 to go in this one. Logan with the basketball. Glasgow in a 2-3 zone defensively, which is what they've been in most of the day. Here's Sieber for 3 from the right corner. Air ball, but Gracie Borders with a rebound. Puts it back up. No good. Borders got it back again. Gets it off in there to Costello. She'll dribble across the lane. Back out to Sieber. Now to Emily Borders. Left side to Hinton. Hinton gives to Gracie Borders. To Hinton again. Fakes the 3. Dribbles to the foul line. Leaves it with Emily Borders, top of the key. She'll go to Gracie Borders in the left corner. Borders dribbles it back out. She's going to pull for 3. Air ball and out of bounds to Glasgow. Ashton Botts back in for the Lady Scotties. She will replace Skylar Campbell.
I keep getting in there if I don't know what's done. You got to make sure you watch it.
41-32, Glasgow leads. 4:06 to play. Bird across the timeline with it. And the ball knocked way out of bounds by Emily Borders. Botts puts it in play to Cassidy. Mia just got away with a over and back there. The official did not catch it. Here's Botts with it. Off to Bird. Caden bounces to Cassidy on the wing. Mia with her back to the basket, and now she's caught for a double dribble.
No.
Janae Bradley going to check back in for Glasgow. She'll get Bird out.
20th turnover, but the exact same thing happened on the other end of the floor, and it wasn't a double dribble, where the pass and you drop it and then dribble.
Hinton will bring it across midcourt with it. Off to Borders with a Hinton. She'll dribble in. Her shot rejected by Adwell, but Costello picks up the loose ball for Logan. Now Emily Borders over to Hinton. To Gracie Borders. Inside to Costello. She'll go up against Adwell, put it up too strong. Good rebound there by Caroline Murphy for Glasgow. Now Botts with it, and Ashton's going to be called for a carry as she came across midcourt. 21 Glasgow turnovers.
You know, I don't mind some of these calls, but call it all over the court on everyone.
3:15 to play. 41-32. Lady Scotties by 9. And a steal for Cassidy. Mia going to take it to the bucket. She'll put it up. No good, but a foul. And it will go on Emily Borders, her second, team's 5th. Mia Cassidy at the line for the first time this afternoon. 5 points for her. First one is no good. Kaylin Hale back in for Glasgow. She returns with 4 fouls. She'll replace Caroline Murphy. Second free throw for Mia, good. She now has 6. Campbell back in for Glasgow. She'll get Cassidy out. 3:04 to go. Glasgow leads by 10. 42-32. Their largest lead has been 15. That was at 33-18. They have led the entire night, or entire day, I should say. Glasgow got out to an 11-0 lead to start the ball game, and Emily Borders took about 4 steps before she put the basketball on the floor there, called for a travel.
And she faked right, faked left, but she took a jab step each time and then put it on the floor.
Turnover number what, Bruce, for Logan County?
Just 17. Scotties have 21.
Hadwell with it, dribbles in, now circles back out. Handed off to Botts. Ashton works to the left side of the floor. Bounces to Hale, and Chloe is going to be tied up, but she made the catch by Sieber. It'll be Logan County ball on the alternating possession. And now a timeout for Logan County. 2:38 to play. Glasgow leads 42-32 back after a 1-minute break here on WCLU Sports.
We're celebrating. This is Cynthia Watson with Monticello Bank, and this year we celebrate our 125th anniversary. Since 1895, we've dedicated ourselves to providing premier financial products and superior customer service. The same dedication to superior service that has made us successful in 1895 is still with us today. But our success could not be possible without you, our faithful customers. So we thank you and hope you will join us in celebrating our 125th anniversary.
Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC.
The wake up early, do a little studying, take the dog out, finish that audiobook until the very end. Finish that workout, then stop by McDonald's for breakfast and somehow manage to do it all before that 10 a.m. meeting meal. There's a meal for every morning at McDonald's.
Pair our delicious hash browns with the sweet and savory taste of a sizzling sausage McGriddles or a crispy chicken McGriddles for only $2. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
2.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Glasgow leads 42-32 here in girls action over Logan County. And a steal here for Skylar Campbell for Glasgow, but now her pass deflected and is stolen right back by Costello for Logan County. Here's Hinton with it. The Borders for 3. Good for Gracie Borders. Glasgow just can't quite put this Logan County team away. They keep hanging around. 2:07 to go. Glasgow's lead down to 7 at 42-35. Hadwell with it. Up top to Hale. She'll bounce to Bradley. Janae over to Campbell. Now Skylar with it. She'll give the bot. We'll hit the 150 mark. Adwell comes out to get it as Glasgow's in their delay game here. Hale going to bounce to Adwell at the high post. She's going to dribble in on Costello and be fouled before she got to the basket. And that will be on Caden Costello, her third, team 6. So no free throws yet. The next one will put Glasgow at the line. Adwell will be your inbounder from beneath the Glasgow basket. Comes into Hale, and Chloe hammered as she went up for the shot. It'll be Sierra Sieber. And it'll be her third and the team's 7th. So 2 shots for Hale. Chloe 50% on the season.
4 for 6 tonight.
Has 9 points. Free throw is short, no good. Second free throw, no good either. And Janae Bradley trying to get the rebound for Glasgow. Knocks it away. Oh, they say it's Glasgow ball?
Yeah, he missed that.
He did miss that.
Janae split him, and her hand is the only hand up there.
I agree. I thought Janae knocked that out, but we'll take it. Cadence Bird going to check in for Glasgow, replacing Campbell. Bradley inbounds to Bird in the corner. Tried to get it out to Botts, and Ashton lets the pass go through her hands. It's stolen away by Borders. She'll go to the bucket and lay it in. It's a 5-point ball game.
Timeout, Logan County.
And now Logan County will call a timeout.
First 5.
Minute 28 to go. Glasgow's lead down to 5. 42-37. Back after a 1-minute break on WCLU Sports.
It's finally time to get on the court. Basketball season is here. And from the first tip of the ball to the time the net is cut, SCRTC is here to help you make the shot with the fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gig for SCRTC fiber customers and 15 meg for copper customers. Residential internet packages with and without phone are available. Never miss a shot from your team when they play on TV with the SCRTC Sports Package. With the current fiber expansions, SCRTC service areas are growing constantly. Make the SCRTC 3-point shot today with phone, TV, and internet.
Hi, I'm Owen Lambert, president of South Central Bank. Whether you're looking for a conventional mortgage, an FHA, or a VA loan, or even a construction loan, or just a loan for that home improvement project you've been thinking about, South Central Bank is ready to help. We have experienced lenders who are here to walk you through every step of the way. You can even start the process online at southcentralbank.com. At South Central Bank, we're small enough to know you and big enough to help. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Back here at Glasgow High School, and Coach Craig Pippin, after seeing the Logan County defensive alignment, has called a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here. And so Glasgow has 2 timeouts.
No, 3. Well, 2. I missed one.
Glasgow has 2 timeouts left. Logan County has just 1 left, I believe, as we go down the stretch here. Glasgow leads 42-37. Lady Scotty's about to put the ball in play, and they'll have to go the length of the floor here. They have 1:28 to go in this one. Glasgow has never trailed. They jumped out to an 11-0 lead, but again, have just not been able to put this Logan County team away. Bird inbounds to Adwell. Ansley throws it ahead to Bradley, who's behind the defense. And then he makes the catch, goes to the bucket, and draws the foul. Gracie Borders going to get her second, team's 8th. So Janae Bradley at the free throw line, 63% on the year. She has not attempted one this afternoon. She has 2 points. First free throw, no good. Lady Scotty's just 1 of 5 from the charity stripe so far here in the 4th quarter.
We're 8 or 12 after 3.
Second free throw is good. Makes it a 6-point ball game, 43-37, 1:20 to go. Emily Borders in the front court off of Gracie Borders for 3. That's good. It's a 3-point game.
I don't know why somebody didn't guard her.
Here's the pressure. Bradley into Cassidy. Mia brings it across midcourt. Mia wants somebody to come get the basketball from her. Nobody's coming to get it. Now Adwell does so. Ansley dribbling around with it out front. Picks the dribble up. In trouble here, and a timeout taken. Boy, just in time, because Logan County was just about to get a steal. Ansley had made a pass, and it was loose. Logan County was going to get that basketball, and that timeout saves the possession for the Lady Scotties. 43-40. We're going to stay right here, as Glasgow is now down to their final timeout. Logan County has just 1 remaining as well. There are 49.7 seconds to go in this one. And it has been a struggle for Lady Scotties to try to close this thing out. Glasgow's been outscored 12-7 here, or 12-8, I should say, in the 4th quarter. Mia Cassidy will inbound it. Mia throws it in backcourt to Adwell. Ansley across the timeline with it. Dribbles in, going to go to the basket, and she got it. They're going to wave it off, though. They say the foul occurred on the floor, so it'll be 1 and a bonus. Free throw along Caden Costello, her 4th, team's 9th. So Adwell needs 1 to make it a 2-possession lead with 45 seconds to go. She'll have 1 and a bonus. Front end is good. 9 points for Ansley. She's now 3 of 5 on the day at the stripe. Second free throw also good. 2 big ones there for the senior. 45-40. 44 seconds to play. Here comes Gracie Borders with it for Logan County.
You want to guard Borders 10. She's hit 3 threes here late.
Hinton try to leave it with Borders. It's knocked away. It's loose. Picked back up by Emily Borders.
Timeout. That's her last.
Timeout taken by Logan County with 32 seconds to go. 45-40. Glasgow leads back after a 1-minute break on WCLU Sports.
That daily grind stuck in an office was never for you. You needed an office that moved, preferably one with 18 wheels, and where the path through the break room changes every day. You're a truck driver. It's in your blood, and you are exactly who we're looking for.
Wahlberg Trucking. If you have a Class A CDL license, then we want you. Great pay with a great company and an office view that changes by the minute. Check us out at GoWahlberg.com.
If you hadn't been to Colton Steakhouse and Grill, what are you waiting for? Okay, maybe you need a special reason. Well, here it is. Our sizzling signatures. There's the Hawaiian ribeye, marinated for 72 hours and topped with fresh grilled pineapple. Or how about our Del Rio ribeye, topped with melted ancho chipotle butter and crispy onion tanglers. Both these mouthwatering sizzling signature ribeyes are available right now. Colton Steakhouse and Grill, where we know what's at stake.
Colton Steakhouse, now open in Bardstown.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Gracie Borders with it for Logan County. Loses the handle on it, and a tie-up. It'll stay with Logan with 26.5 remaining. Glasgow leads 45-40.
Well, it took 6 seconds. It'll be our possession if we can get another one.
Gracie Borders to inbound it from the sideline. Comes into Costello. She'll hand it back to Borders. Borders dribbling around out front. Now tries to drive into the lane. Gets out to Hinton. Her shot blocked by Adwell into the hands of Mia Cassidy. And Glasgow has it with 14.9 to go and a foul called on the Lady Cougars.
Angela's 5th block.
And that will go on Gracie Borders, her 3rd, team's 10th. Good defense there by the Lady Scotties as well. They would not let Gracie Borders really get a good look at it. And Mia Cassidy at the line where she's 1 of 2 on the afternoon. Free throw is no good. Skylar Campbell back in for Glasgow. She will replace Ansley Adwell. And Ansley here on senior day being brought out of the game to a standing ovation from the Glasgow fans. Ansley the only senior on this ball club. Second free throw good for Mia. 46-40, 14 seconds to go. Here's Borders, 3, left corner. It's barely draws iron. No good. Rebounded by Sieber. Kicks it out to Hinton. Now a jumper for Costello. No good at the free throw line. Rebounded by Chloe Hale, and that will do it. Final score, Glasgow 46, Logan County 40. As the Lady Scotties move to 5-7 on the year. Logan County falling to 1-16. We'll come back in a moment and look at the final stats here on the Don Franklin Auto postgame wrap-up show. We'll also talk with head coach Craig Pippen, and we'll name our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Scotty Player of the Game. We're going to try to get the senior activities on the air for you as well, if we can do so. But 46-40, the Lady Scotties defeat the Logan County Lady Cougars back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
This has been Glasgow basketball on WCLU, 1490 AM and 103.1 FM. And the voice of Glasgow basketball, Joe Myers. A production of WCLU Sports. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Monticello Bank, Glasgow Electric Plant Board, Joe Myers, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent, BG Tire, McDonald's of Glasgow, Colton Steakhouse, South Central Rural Telephone, South Central Bank, and Wahlberg Trucking.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships dealerships, we are Kentucky.
Life has a way of presenting us with many inconveniences, but paying your bill shouldn't be one of them. That's why the Glasgow EPB has multiple ways to pay your bill. You can pay your bill online or even sign up for our bank draft program, where your bill will be debited from your bank account on the due date. Pay your bill anytime without having to come into our office at the bill payment kiosk located next to our drive-thru. Did you know you can pay your EPB bill at your bank? And as always, our office and drive-thru are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The EPB, connecting Glasgow to the future.
This is Terry Bunnell with the People's Bank. Serving our community is our top priority. We are your hometown friend and financial partner. As a community bank, we strive to make banking a relationship, not a transaction. Our focus is clearly on you. We're local people, helping local people. At the People's Bank, let us work for you. People's Bank, working for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In a perfect world, tree limbs never fall on roofs during storms. Deer look both ways before crossing the road. And water pipes don't burst while you're on vacation. But for those times when life is less than perfect, Kentuckians turn to Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, a company perfectly suited to getting your world back to okay. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Come see me, Joe Myers, at 106 Reynolds Road in Glasgow, or call me at 670-3093.
And now, the Don Franklin Auto Postgame Show on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Back here at Glasgow High School, where we are just about set for senior activities.
Senior night.
And matter of fact, let's just
Tonight
pause right
we will
now,
be
listen in
recognizing our senior
on the
basketball
senior
players.
activities here at
Head
Glasgow
coach
High
of the
School.
Scotties, James Willett, will be presenting our senior with a commitment to basketball, honoring his dedication to Scotty basketball. Number 32, Ethan Harlow. By his parents, Amy and Wes Harlow, sister Lena, who has worked with the Scotties for 4 years.
Coast girls now 5-7 on the year. Logan County falling to 1-16, and Bruce Glasgow scored the first 11 points of this ball game, and got up by as many as 15 at 33-18. But Logan County made a nice run towards the end of the ball game. Glasgow able to hold them off, though.
They did. I need to put my mic down. I'm sorry, I was doing stats there a while ago. But yeah, they wound up making some threes there in the second half, and a couple clutch late there by Gracie Borders, who only had 3 points in the first half. She scores 14 in the second half, got them back in the ball game, and the Scotties had to step to the charity stripe, knock down a few free throws, and got a couple good blocks to get the victory.
So 46-40, your final score. Lady Scotties over Logan County, and Coach Craig Pippin has made his way out here to talk about this one here on the Don Franklin Auto postgame wrap-up show. And Craig, first of all, before we even get into the game, let's talk about the question here.
Our goal is 100% district. So.
Craig, I'd be happy with your kids certainly started the ball game 11-0. Start their kids came out on fire. Looked like they were ready here.
Yeah, we were ready to play. Played a very good first half. Second half, their pressure kind of got to us toward the end, and we made some unforced turnovers, but. We're trying to, keep working on that. We've been out for a week, so that, of course, everybody's been out for about a week with all this snow, and it's just hard to play a game with one practice. We knew it was going to look ugly, but we just got to keep working on the turnovers and the defense.
I heard you several times over here today, Coach, asking your kids to shoot the basketball. I think you feel like they're passing up some open shots that need to be taken.
Oh, yeah, they've been doing it all year. No one ever had to tell me to shoot the ball. I'm going to tell you that right now, Joe. Okay, and that's what I always tell them. Why are we begging you to shoot the ball? I mean, that's lack of confidence is all that is. When you're passing up shots, that's lack of confidence. I told them, I'm not going to take you out on a missed shot. I'll take you out if you're not running the floor hard. Okay, I'll take you out on effort plays, but I'm not going to take you out just because you missed a shot if it was a good shot. So shoot the ball. We had too many girls just passing up open looks, and we've been talking about that a lot. Probably going to have to get to the point where if we see one player passing up too many shots, just pull them out, let the bench be their motivator, and do it that way.
Cadence Bird continues to shoot it well, though, for you, Craig. She's shooting 44% from three-point range on the year. She knocks down another 3 of them tonight and adds 13 points to lead your ball club.
Oh, yeah. I mean, best shooter on the team. I mean, in practice, some of the days are just amazing how many she can hit in a row when we run our sets. She's brought a big spark. She's brought a big spark to us. She handles the ball pretty well. Toward the end of the game today, I want to get Ashton a little bit more time out there against pressure, but Cadence has really grown a lot.
Talk about defensively today, Craig. You guys stayed in 2-3 zone most of the time. You tried to pressure a little bit. How effective do you think the press was?
We played a lot of 2-3 if we had a lot of practice on in man, but we've been away for so long. I feel like we can go ahead and guard areas and set people. Make it on us, but we trapped that. We did a good job for the most part trapping. A lot of the times we should have trapped and we didn't. So, the zone's effective against teams that don't touch the ball very well. Zone make you look good if they're not hitting shots. Zone make you look bad if they do. That's how that works.
8 big rebounds for Chloe Hale. I thought she was aggressive on the boards today. And as a team, Craig, you guys out-rebound them 31-16.
Yeah, and that's something we're going to continue to do. I challenged the guards to go get rebounds today. I told Mia, you can't worry about points only. You got to go rebound the ball, play good defense. That goes for Ashton. That goes for Cadence. That goes for, all our guards. They're going to have to, start rebounding, getting some steals. I want to look at those stats. I'm not going to look at the point column. I want to look at the steal, charges, rebounds. Let's look at the things that truly matter.
Right. Craig, appreciate you coming out. You got Metcalfe County on Monday night, right?
Yeah, it's a tough game.
Yep, Metcalfe's good ball club.
Yep.
They'll come in here wanting to win.
Yep, tough game, so we got our work cut out. We'll practice tomorrow and get ready.
Appreciate it, Craig.
All right, thank you.
Scotty head coach Craig Pippin, his ball club winning it over Logan County here 46-40 to go to 5-7 on the year. And we will turn things over to Bruce, and he's going to take a look at the final stats in this one. Bruce.
Thank you, Joe. Scotty jumped and scored 7 points in the first 5 minutes of the contest. Wound up scoring 14 in that first quarter, but they do win the first quarter 14-8. The second quarter 10-8. The third quarter 12-11. They down scored 12-11 in the fourth quarter. They win here tonight 46-40. 19 turnovers for Logan County. 12 of 44 from the field, 27%. 6 scores. One player reaches double figures for them. That's Gracie Borders. She's their leading scorer on the season. She had 17. She had 4 rebounds, all on the offensive end. She was 5 of 12 from the field. She was 3 of 7 shooting the 3, 4 6 at the line. 9 points for Abby Hinton. She leads them with 6 rebounds, 1 on the offensive end. She struggled from the floor tonight, just 2 of 12 from the field, 2 of 5 shooting, 2 of 6 shooting the 3, 3 of 4 at the line. Sierra Siebert come off the bench to score 6 points. She had 1 offensive rebound, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 shooting a 3, 1 of 1 at the line. 4 points for Emerson McKinnis. She had 2 boards, 1 on the offensive end, 1 of 2 from the field, 2 of 2 at the line. Caden Costello had 2 points and 2 rebounds, 1 of 5 from the field. 1 of those boards was an offensive board. And Emily Borders had 2 points, 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 3 from the line. A team total of 40. Logan County will fall to 1-16. Scotty's with 24 turnovers tonight, 13 assists, 11 blocks, 7 steals on the evening, or the afternoon, I should say. 14 of 32 from the field, 44%, 9 of 17 shooting the 2, 53%, 5 of 15 on their threes for 33%, 13 of 22 at the charity stripe, 59%, 31 rebounds, 10 offensive boards. For the night, our leading scorer was Cadensburg with 13 points. She had 3 rebounds and 3 assists, 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 6 shooting the 3, 2 of 2 at the line. Angela Atwell wound up with 10 points. She had 5 blocks. She had 1 steal and 2 assists, 3 of 6 from the field, 4 of 6 from the line, 1 offensive board for her. Chloe Hale with a really nice game for her tonight. Almost a double-double, 9 points and 8 rebounds. She had 3 offensive boards. 5 shooting the 3, 4 of 8 at the line. 7 points for Mia Cassidy. Mia had 4 rebounds, 2 on the offensive end. Mia had 2 steals and an assist. 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 shooting a 3, 2 of 4 at the line. Caroline Murphy picked up 4 points. She had 5 rebounds. She's our tied for second on the boards, 1 offensive board. She was 2 of 3 from the field. Janae Bradley picked up 3 points. She had 4 blocks. She had a steal and 2 assists, 1 of 1 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line. Of her 5 boards, 2 came off the offensive end. And Ashton Botts had a steal, 2 rebounds. She only took 1 shot. That was a 3-pointer. She did have 2 assists. Skylar Campbell with 2 assists and 2 steals. She did not attempt a shot. A team total of 46. The Scotties will improve to 5-7 as the Hornets come to town. And last time we played them, Joe, I think, what, triple overtime?
4 overtimes.
4 overtimes. I believe that's right.
Yep. We continue here on the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up show. We'll come back and tell you about our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Lady Scotty player of the game. Again, the Lady Scotties defeating Logan County 46-40. The boys are out here on the court warming up, so we'll have that broadcast for you here in just about 12 or 13 minutes. But again, let's take another timeout here on the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up show, back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Do you know how to plan for an emergency? Sure you do. You establish a relationship with someone who knows exactly what they're doing, someone who has been answering the call for 4 generations. When it comes to tires, families all over southern Kentucky rely on BG Tire. BG Tire 24-hour roadside assistance has responded to all types of emergencies, getting families out of harm's way and back on the road. Right now, put this number in your contact, 270-282-0266. BG Tire, 24-hour, 7-day-a-week roadside assistance. You're never on your own when you count on BG Tire. 270-282-0266. We're easy to find at 1046 Lovers Lane in Bowling Green. You cannot know when your next emergency will be, but isn't it nice to already know how you'll deal with it? BG Tire.
The wake up early, do a little studying, take the dog out, finish that audiobook until the very end. Finish that workout, then stop by McDonald's for breakfast and somehow manage to do it all before that 10 a.m. meeting meal. There's a meal for every morning at McDonald's.
Pair our delicious hash browns with the sweet and savory taste of a sizzling sausage McGriddles or a crispy chicken McGriddles for only $2. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
It's finally time to get on the court. Basketball season is here. And from the first tip of the ball to the time the net is on TV and internet.
Hi, this is Owen Lambert, president of South Central Bank. Whether you're looking for your first home, your next home, or just want to refinance your current home, the experienced lenders at South Central Bank are ready to help make it happen. With rates at historic lows, now is the time to act. Apply online today at southcentralbank.com or just give us a call. Our lenders are ready to help you every step of the way. At South Central Bank, we're small enough to know you, but we're big enough to help. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
That daily grind stuck in an office was never for you. You needed an office that moved, preferably one with 18 wheels, and where the path through the break room changes every day. You're a truck driver. It's in your blood, and you are exactly who we're looking for.
Wahlberg Trucking. If you have a Class A CDL license, then we want you. Great pay with a great company and an office view that changes by the minute. Check us out at gowahlberg.com.
Welcome back to the Don Franklin Auto Post-Game Show on WCLU Radio with Joe Myers.
Back on the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up show, Joe Myers alongside Brewster Bew. Glasgow Lady Scotties defeat Logan County 46-40. Our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Lady Scotty player of the game today will be Cadence Bird. Cadence knocks down 3 big threes on the day, ends up leading the team in scoring with 13 points on the afternoon. As Cadence coming into this game was shooting 44% from three-point range, and today she knocked down 3 of 6, so did nothing at all to hurt that percentage. So Cadence also added 3 rebounds on the day. She had 3 assists as well. So Cadence Bird, our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Lady Scotty player of the game, and is brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance agent Joe Myers. So when we come back, we will get you set for the boys contest as we wrap up now the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up show. Again, the Lady Scotties defeating Logan County 46-40. Glasgow now 5-7 on the year. Lady Scotties next in action on Monday here at home in a JV varsity doubleheader. The JV game starts at 5:30. Varsity game should go on around 7 o'clock. So our broadcast on the air around 6:45 for the Lady Scotties on Monday night. We'll come back in a moment and get set for the boys matchup between Glasgow and Logan County here on the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up show, back after a 2-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
This has been the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up with Joe Myers, a production of WCLU Sports, 1490 AM and 103.1 FM, and online at WCLUradio.com.
If you hadn't been to Colton Steakhouse and Grill, what are you waiting for? Okay, maybe you need a special reason. Well, here it is. Our sizzling signatures. There's the Hawaiian ribeye, marinated for 72 hours and topped with fresh grilled pineapple. Or how about our Del Rio ribeye, topped with melted-in chipotle butter and crispy onion tanglers. Both these mouthwatering sizzling signature ribeyes are available right now. Colton Steakhouse and Grill, where we know what's at stake.
Colton Steakhouse, now open in Bardstown.
At
Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, we are Kentucky.
Life has a way of presenting us with many inconveniences, but paying your bills shouldn't be one of them. That's why the Glasgow EPB has multiple ways to pay your bill. You can pay your bill online or even sign up for our bank draft program, where your bill will be debited from your bank account on the due date. Pay your bill anytime without having to come into our office at the bill payment kiosk located next to our drive-thru. Did you know you can pay your EPB bill at your bank? And as always, our office and drive-thru are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The EPB, connecting Glasgow to the future.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off on WCLU Radio, 1490 AM and 103.1 FM. Now, the voice of Glasgow sports, Joe Myers.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back here to Glasgow High School on the Don Franklin Auto Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off show. Got to get in the right frame of mind here as we catch you down now for the tip-off between the Glasgow boys and the Logan County boys. The Scotties coming in at 7-8 on the year. Glasgow has not played, of course, since last Friday in a game which they let slip away over at Barron County High School. Glasgow led big in that ball game, but ended up falling 54-52 to the Trojans last Friday night. Logan County 1-6 on the year. They've obviously not been able to get very many ball games in. They've had issues with COVID over there, so they've only played 7 games. They've won one of those. They lost their last outing on the road at South Warren 54-52 1 week ago today. These two teams are meeting for the first time this season. Last time they played was back on February 1st of last year, and that was in Russellville. Logan County won that matchup 72-61. And Bruce, one thing that is certainly good to see here for the Scotties, I do see that Ethan Harlow is dressed out here today, and Ethan in the starting lineup. Of course, Ethan is the only senior on this Glasgow ball club. Ethan suffered an injury in the preseason and has yet to be able to play, and you just hated that in a shortened season already for a senior, and so it's good to see Ethan get out here. You hope he'll come out and play well, but if nothing, no matter how well he plays, I know Ethan's just going to be happy to be out here on the floor playing with his teammates. I'm sure.
Yeah, like you say, very happy that he's back. Ethan, has played some, but we've had so many upperclassmen the last couple of years. Those 7 seniors last year. These players that are playing for this year didn't have a lot of playing experience. Ethan got to be a senior and was, looking forward to his senior season, and now has been hurt for most of the season. And it is great that he's gotten to be able to get back on the court.
Last time we saw Glasgow, Bruce, you got to feel like Glasgow let one slip away. The Scotties led by 11 points at halftime at Barron County last Friday night. And then Barron made a charge there in the third quarter, and Trojans ended up winning it 54-52. Certainly disappointing for Glasgow, but there were some good things to take away from that ball game for sure.
Yeah, there was. I mean, we put a lot of points up early. After a disappointing loss on the road the night before at Cumberland County, or the game before, came out and, really hot and played well. And, of course, Barron County on their own court were really they got hot, and they're, in that fourth quarter, and we let one slip away. And, of course, that's where the district tournament is going to be played with. But surely it gave these players some confidence to know that they can play with them.
We talk about Ethan Harlow being back from injury. Brennan Short also back from injury today, Bruce. Brennan back in the starting lineup. Brennan has not played in 2 or 3 weeks. I have to look back in my scorebook to see when the last time was Brennan saw action, but it's been a while. It looks like he was back against Metcalfe County all the way back on February the 4th. He's been out with an injury. So good to have Brennan back. Well, he's a good shooter that this ball club needs, I think, from the outside.
Yeah, and that's a thing that, like you say, hurt us at Barron County. We've got some players. Ashton Serwinski can shoot the 3, and Javon Clark can shoot the 3, and Jackson Poland shoots the 3, but Brennan's he's the one that are knocked down 3, and when they've got to pick other people up, a lot of times he gets left open and gets that good look.
For Logan County, they're led by Anthony Woodard, an outstanding basketball player, just an outstanding athlete in general. He's a great football player as well. He's a 6'3" senior. He leads them with 23 points a game, also gets 5 rebounds a game. Woodard is a handful, Bruce.
He is. He's just an athlete. He can jump. He hurt us in football. Of course, last year in basketball, he's outstanding. They had a really good ball club, but he's just such a good jumper in football this year. And we played him, get one-on-one back there. And the quarterback, he really wasn't that accurate. They just throw it up and just let him jump up and catch it, or go find it and jump up and catch it. And he's that same way on the basketball court. You don't want to let him get off. The only thing I've seen out of him, sometimes he lets his temperament get to him, and he gets a little out of sort.
Well, let's wrap up the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off show. When we come back after a 30-second timeout, we'll have the starting lineups for you, and we'll be set to go here from Scotty Gym. We wrap up the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off show here after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
This has been the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off with Joe Myers, a production of WCLU Sports. Coming up, live Glasgow basketball action on WCLU, 1490 AM and 103.1 FM.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, we are Kentucky.
It's time for Glasgow basketball. On your home for local WCLU, 1490 AM, 103.1 FM, and online at WCLUradio.com. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Monticello Bank, Glasgow Electric Plant Board, Joe Myers, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent, BG Tire, McDonald's of Glasgow, Colton Steakhouse, South Central Rural Telephone, South Central Bank, and Wahlberg Trucking. Now the voice of Glasgow sports, Joe Myers.
Tonight's starting lineup is brought to you by Monticello Bank, celebrating over 125 years with 19 locations in 11 counties. For Logan County, the guards are Zach Del Rosal, Jordan Sells, Blake Wood, and Anthony Woodard. The forward is Landon Larson. For the Scotties, starting at forward, Ashton Czerwinski, 5'11 junior, averaging 11 points and 6 rebounds. Also, Ethan Harlow, a 6'2 senior, averaging, Ethan has not played yet this year because of injury, so does not score or had any rebounds. The guards for the Scotties are Brennan Short, a 6-foot junior, at 10 points and 2 rebounds. Jackson Poland, a 5'9 junior, at 14 points and 3 rebounds. And Sam Bowling at guard, a 6'2 junior, at 21 points a game and 5 rebounds a night. Scotties are 7-8 on the year. Head coach is James Willett. Assistants are Steve Kirkpatrick, Trey Tinsley, and LaJuan Smith. Those lineups brought to you by Monticello Bank, where we make banking easy. Tonight's tip-off brought to you by the Glasgow Electric Plant Board, a proud sponsor of Glasgow Scotty Sports. Looks like Logan County has won the coin toss. They'll have the first possession of the night. Here's Anthony Woodard with it for the Cougars. Glasgow in 3. No, we have man-to-man defense here, it looks like, by the Scotties. Here's Woodard into the lane. Spin move is up. The shot is up, and it is good. Logan County takes the early 2-0 lead. Glasgow in their white uniforms with royal blue numerals and letters. Logan County Columbia blue uniforms with navy blue numerals and letters. Here's Ethan Harlow with his first touch of the season. He'll clear out straight away to Bowling. On the left side is Czerwinski. Czerwinski going to dribble it out front. Just to Bowling. Logan County in man-to-man defense here, looks like. Bowling is being guarded by Woodard. Now Czerwinski with it, off to Harlow. Ethan launches a 3. It's off the mark, and Woodard with the rebound for Logan. Woodard across the timeline with it. Drives in, now kicks it out on the right side to Wood. His floater good along the right baseline. It's 4-0 Logan County. Cougars are setting up in half-court man-to-man, no pressure. Brennan Short with it on the right wing for the Scotties. And his pass stolen away by Woodard. Woodard going to the basket. He will lay it off the glass and in. It's a 6-0 lead for Logan County. And a timeout for James Willett on the Glasgow sideline. Obviously unhappy with his team start. 6:42 to go in the first quarter. Back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
This is Maggie Anderson with the People's Bank. And let me tell you about our People's Checking Account. This account has many features, including free checks, debit card, and online banking with bill pay. If you are traveling, don't worry. We have you covered with 4 free foreign ATM withdrawals when cash is needed. The People's Bank is a local community bank, and we are working for you. The People's Bank, working for you, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Ready short with it for the Scotties. Glasgow trails 6-0. 6.5 to go here in the first quarter. Here's Jackson Poland with it straight away. Jackson will back it out near midcourt. Gives it up left side to Serwinski. Ashton takes one dribble. Gives to Harlow. Ethan down the left side of the lane. Dribbles in. Almost lost it. Picks it back up. Out to Bowling for 3. Good for Sam. Sam shooting a cool 50% from three-point range this year. Or I should say a hot, 50% from three-point range this year. And that gets Glasgow on the board. They trail 6-3. Here's Woodard, tried to cross over, and they're going to get a reach-in foul on the Scotties. Bowling or Serwinski? Who do we have? We have Ashton Serwinski with his first, team's first. Del Rosal will put it in play to Woodard. Woodard going to come off the screen from Sales. Now on the screen and roll. Sales has the shot rejected in there by Ethan Harlow, and loose ball rebound to Ashton Serwinski. Now Poland gets it underneath the basket to Harlow, and he gets bumped by Sales as he makes the catch. That'll be the first on Jordan Sales, the team's first as well. So Jackson Poland will inbound from the baseline beneath the Scotty basket.
Is that a good one? Is that a good one?
Poland gets it into Bowling at the right elbow. 15-footer up and short. Rebound chased down by Larson for Logan County. He'll give it up to Del Rosal, who will bring it across midcourt.
Right there, Brandon.
Del Rosal angles off to the left side. Now brings it back up top between the circles. Over to Woodard. Here's Wood with it. Straight away to Larson, who fakes the 3, dribbles in, had his pocket picked by Poland. Jackson going to the other way, and he'll be fouled before he can get to the basket. No bucket there. And a foul on Zach Del Rosal, his first, team second.
Ethan, get the ball. Right there, Ethan.
Poland inbound it. Comes in to Harlow. Now short to Serwinski. He'll give it back to Poland, and Jackson will set the play. Off on the right side to Bowling. To Serwinski. Ashton for 3 straight away. No good. Woodard with the rebound for Logan County. 6-3 lead for Logan. 5:03 to go in the first quarter. Woodard out on the left side. Pulls up for a 3. He got it. It almost popped out on him, but it stayed home, and he now has 7 of Logan County's 9 points.
3 for 3 from the field.
9-3 Cougars. 4:45 to go in the first. Short to Bowling. Sam going to dribble in. Throws right side to Serwinski in the corner. Now to Poland. Jackson dribbles around Woodard to the basket. Scoop shot. Good and one. And that will go against Logan County's Landon Larson, his first, team third. So Jackson Poland at the line, a 75% shooter. And Trey Brown will check in, replacing Ethan Harlow. Trey, a 6-foot junior, averaging 3 points and 4 rebounds for the Scotties. Poland trying to complete the 3-point play, and he does. 9-6 Logan County. 4:35 to go in the first period. Lady Scotties defeated Logan County 46-40 here earlier tonight. Here's Woodard on a drive. His reverse layup no good. Put back up by Larson, no good. And Brown has the rebound for the Scotties. Now Poland with it down the right sideline. Comes between the circles. Off to Bowling on the left wing. Sam throws it back out front to Poland. The short, deep 3 for Brennan is no good. Rebounded by Bowling. Saves it inbounds to Poland. Great job that time by Sam Bowling. Now Serwinski off to Bowling. Sam angles off to the right side.
Oh, gosh, why is that not a foul?
Comes back up to the top of the key, gives to Serwinski. Now short. Here's Serwinski. Ashton in the left corner. Floats it back out front to short. Brennan to Brown. Over to Poland on the wing. Jackson dribbles to the elbow, and he is called for a travel. Boy, a whole lot of contact that was let go right there.
He threw his hip out at him. And on the play before, when Sam had it, Woodard came out and jumped over his back.
3.5 to go in the first quarter, 9-6 lead for Logan County. Woodard's going to pull for three from the right wing. It's too strong. Put back up by Del Rosal and in. Eleven to 6 Logan. 3:15 to play in the first. Bowling with it on the left wing. Up top to Brown. Trey throws it over on the right side to Poland. Straight away to Serwinski. Ashton fakes the three, dribbles in, gets to the basket, puts it up. No good, but he charged anyway, they say.
It'll be his second.
Team foul number 2 as well. Ethan Harlow going to check in to replace Serwinski. Del Rosso will bring it across midcourt. Scotty's in 2-3 zone on this trip. Here's Woodard. He gives it back to Del Rosso. Angles off to the right side where he finds Wood. Back out front to Del Rosso. Now to Woodard. Inside they go to Larson with a nice drop step right there. Had an easy bucket after he made that move. And it's 13 to 6 Logan County. Their largest lead so far. 2:19 to play in the first period. Ethan Harlow with it out front. Javon Clark, by the way, is checked in for Glasgow. Javon, a 6'3" sophomore, averages 3 points a game off the bench. Here's Harlow slicing down the left side of the lane, and he'll lay it in off the glass for a People's Bank shot of the first points of the season for the senior, Ethan Harlow, playing in his first game due to injury.
Assist to Bowling.
13-8 Logan. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Del Rosal will work out to the left side to give to Wood. Wood puts it on the floor, dribbling around. Now he'll throw it on the right side to Larson. Back to Wood. Sam Bowling guarding him. And he's back in the man-to-man here. Here's Woodard on a backdoor cut. He'll drive and try to jam it home, and he missed it. Rebounded by Bowling. Sam going to go to the bucket. He'll get it, and a foul.
Yeah, on that jam, he hit the back of the rim so hard the ball backstacked at mid-court.
Foul on Blake Wood is his first, team's fourth. And we'll see Jackson Poland into the ball game for the Scotties, replacing Brennan Short. So Sam will have one free throw, 80% shooter on the year. Free throw is good. Logan County lead down to 2. 13 to 11, 1:23 left in the first period. Here's 2-2-1 3/4 court pressure from the Scotties. Woodard to Wood. Back to Woodard. He'll come across the timeline with it. Going to go inside, take it to the basket, and lay it in. Woodard with 9 points here in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've taken 12 shots. And
Bowling on a drive to the basket. Misses it, but put back in by Brown. So Trey Brown with his first point. Under a minute remaining in the quarter. 15-13 Logan County. Logan gets it across midcourt to beat the count. Now Wood off on the right side here to Del Rosal. And he traveled.
Second turnover.
39.9 to go in the first period. 15-13 Logan with the lead. Poland walks it into the front court. See if the Scotties want to try to hold for the final shot of the quarter.
Get out of there. No count, no count.
Jackson dribbling out front. Not the defense by Wood, not close enough to warrant a count. Now they come up, put some pressure on him. Here's the pass off to Bowling, over to Brown. Now Harlow. Out front to Brown, and Trey's pass nearly stolen. Woodard with good anticipation there, got a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds with 6.8 to go in the quarter.
Well, he's so quick and he jumps so well that...
Bowling inbounds to Poland. Jackson, deep three. It is no good. Rebounded by Larson, and that'll be the end of the first quarter of play. Logan County 15, Glasgow 13. After one, back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
There's the driver who's had his right turn signal on for 2 miles, then proceeds to turn left. There's the one who's convinced a yellow light means speed up. And the one who's taken up permanent residence in your blind spot. No wonder so many Kentuckians carry Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance, because sometimes the best protection against bad drivers is good insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Come see me, Joe Myers, at 106 Reynolds Road in Glasgow, or call me at 670-3093.
Where do you get your local news? For over 30 years, WCLU has been a Glasgow area news leader. WCLU brings you local news 7 days a week at 6, 7, and 8 every morning, and at 12 noon and 5 p.m. And WCLUradio.com is loaded with area news, obituaries, and the community events information you need. We've seen our online audience skyrocket. Join your neighbors for the daily news here at WCLU and online at WCLUradio.com.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
We start the second quarter here at Glasgow High School with Logan County leading Glasgow 15-13 in boys action, and Bruce has the first quarter stats.
Logan County, Joe, was 7 of 12, 58% from the field, 1 of 2 shooting the three, didn't go to the line. They had 6 rebounds, 1 offensive boards, 2 turnovers. Scotty's had 3 turnovers. They're 5 of 11 from the field, 45%, 1 of 5 shooting the three, 20%, 2 of 2 at the line, 4 rebounds, 2 offensive boards. Yep.
And Trey Brown called for an extra step here before he put the ball on the floor, so the Scotties will turn it over on their opening possession of the period.
Got in too big a hurry.
Logan County is led all the way so far. They lead at 15-13 right now. 7.5 to go in the second quarter. Blake Wood will sit it over to Dorosol on the left side. Bounces in the post to Sales, and he called for a travel when he made the catch.
He put a forearm shiver into the back of Trey Brown to get loose.
For Logan County, Chance Sweeney, a 6'1 sophomore, checks in for them off the bench. Here's Sam Bowling in the lane. Fall-away jumper, no good. Rebound tipped out by Brown into Clark's hands for Glasgow. Now Poland for 3, no good. Sales clears the rebound for the Cougars. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. 15-13, Logan with the lead. Wood between the 2 circles for the Cougars. Now backs it out near midcourt. Glasgow in 3-2 zone. Here's Sweeney to Larson. Free throw line jumper is no good. Rebounded by Sales. Back up and in. Back to a 4-point Logan County advantage. 6.5 to go in the first quarter. Poland angles off the left side as he comes into the front court with it. Now comes back to the right elbow. Gets it off to Harlow, and Ethan cannot hit the reverse layup. Rebound picked up by Sweeney for Logan County. Here's Wood with it, right corner. Out to Woodard. Woodard underneath, throws it away. A steal for Harlow. Now Bowling with it. Sam going to go, well, lost the dribble, but picked up by Brown, and Trey will hit the little jump hook underneath the bucket. – 17-15 Cougars. Blake Wood with it. Out here deep on the right side. He'll send it left side to Woodard. Into the corner for a 3. It is no good by Sweeney. It's an air ball out of bounds to the Scotty. Brennan Short back in for Glasgow. He'll replace Ethan Harlow. 5:42 to go in the first quarter. Scotty's looking to tie this game up for the first time or take the lead on a 3. They trail 17-15. Short with it on the wing. Gives to Brown. Trey sends it out between the circles to Clark. Now to Poland on the left side. Here's Brown at the left side of the lane. Out to Bowling for three. No good. Long rebound to Woodard for Logan County. Woodard dribbles around Brown at midcourt. Crosses over. Gets inside, and he travel. He did.
Then when he stops right here in front of us and brings that ball across, that's a carry every time. They got him on the back end of it.
Scotty's still down by 2. 17-15, 5:10 to go in the second quarter. Bowling in front court to Clark. Javon dribbles to the left elbow, kicks it back out to Short. He leaves it with Brown on the wing. To Short, Brennan for three. It is no good.
Down.
Rebound to Poland, and Jackson is fouled, I believe, by Wood. Yep, it'll be his second and the team's fifth. So Glasgow ball out of bounds. Poland will be the inbounder from the baseline beneath the Scotty's basket. First, we'll see Zach Del Rosal check back in.
Replacing Wood.
Poland inbounds to Bowling. Sam dribbles in, pulls up from 12 feet, got it. Woodard could have been called for a foul right there. He
hit him in the top of the head, didn't he?
Unintentionally, raked Sam across the top of the head when he made the catch of the pass, it looked like. Here's Woodard with it, and his pass knocked down and stolen by Poland. Off to Bowling. Sam, one-on-one with Delrosal, goes to the basket, put it up, blocked by Woodard as he came in from the backside to recover defensively. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Scotties. Game tied at 17. Scotties looking for their first lead with a bucket here. Comes into Bowling. Sam going to go up against Woodard, and he did not make it, but he's fouled.
Look at this.
And the foul going on Anthony Woodard, his first, team 6. Sam Bowling at the line. He's made his only free throw attempt of the day. Has 8 points. 80% shooter on the year. First one is good. And that is Glasgow's first lead of the afternoon at 18-17, 4.5 to go in the first half of play. Bowling's second toss, good as well. Sam with 10 points. Woodard, 19-17. Glasgow leads. 4:19 to go. Here's Del Rosal, left side to Larson, into the post to Woodard, back to Del Rosal, and he could not handle it. Stolen away by Poland. Jackson going the other direction. He'll lay it up, missed it, but a foul called on Anthony Woodard. And, boy, they're letting Woodard get away with a lot of, I don't know. He's being very demonstrative whenever a call goes against him. It'll be his second, the team 7.
I believe you remember last year he got a technical, I believe, in the game. Or
2 years ago here, yeah. Maybe last year, too, but I know he did 2 years ago. Poland to the free throw line. He'll have 2 shots. First one is good. So, again, Woodard with 2 fouls.
He's still complaining. They just ignore him.
Into the ball game for Logan County comes Camden Coursey, a 6'3" senior.
That probably could have been his third.
He'll replace Woodard. Second free throw, no good. And what do we have here? Well, I did not see what happened, but the 3 officials are going to get together to discuss something. Did you see what happened, Bruce?
No, I was writing.
Something happened just as Jackson released the free throw. Now they're going to get the coaches together. We'll see if we can hear what's going on here. Couldn't hear it. Let's see. Gotcha. So they said Logan County had 6 on the floor, but didn't let him know it was coming. I don't know exactly what that explanation is.
Well, Woodard was supposed to have left.
Gotcha. So there was no technical foul called or anything. Here's Coursey with it along the baseline. His shot is an air ball. Sails with a rebound. His shot rejected by Poland, but a foul. And that'll go on Jackson for his first, the team's third. So Jaden Sales to the line, where he is 3 of 3 on the season. First one is good. Boy, that was a line drive, and it bounced around, but it stayed home.
He's a football player, and he plays basketball like he's playing football also.
Second free throw is no good, and the rebound to Javon Clark for the Scotties.
A nice block out by Trey Brown.
20-18, Glasgow with the lead. 3:41 to go in the first half of play. Now Short drives to the bucket. He'll put it off the window and in for a People's Bank shot. First 2 of the day for Brendan Short.
Everything's right. Hey, you back up, Jack.
Scotties up 22-18. Del Rosa over on the left side. Going to give to Sales. He dribbles in, almost lost it, able to regain control. Now puts the shot up, no good. Clark with the rebound for the Scotties. Here's Poland. Jackson going hard to the bucket. He'll lay it in. 24-18 and a timeout for Logan County. Scotties down to the largest lead of the day. 3:06 to go in the first quarter. Back after a 30-second break here on WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, we are Kentucky.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Joe Myers alongside Bruce Tribute. 3:06 to go in the second quarter. 24-18, Glasgow leads Logan County. Logan with the basketball here at Scotty Gym.
11-3 to start the quarter.
Larson with it between the circles. Off on the right side to Coursey. He'll bounce it back to Larson in the right corner. Larson takes one dribble. Goes into the post to Sales. He'll put it up and in off the window. 5 points for Jaden Sales. Now Poland racing back down the floor with it. Gets to the lane and throws it away. Jackson a little bit out of control right there.
5th turnover.
Larson down underneath the basket. Puts up the shot. No good. Clay Pippin with the rebound for the Scotties. Clay checked in during that timeout. A 6'4 sophomore. Now Short for 3. Left corner. Good. Boy. Up and down the floor we go here. 27-20. Glasgow on top. 2:18 to play in the first. Brennan shooting 39% on the year from three-point range. Buried that one there. Sales with it left corner. Backing down on Pippin. Spins baseline, puts it up and in. Five-point Glasgow lead. Under 2 minutes remaining in the half. Bowling with it left side. Gets a screen from Brown. Dribbles to the free throw line. Over to Poland. Jackson, 3. Right corner. Got it.
I believe when you're guarding Sales is when you ought to try to maybe flop. When he backs that hip into you, just flop and see if you can get the call.
9 points for Poland. After that, made 3. Scotty's out to an 8-point lead. Their largest. 30-22. Now Del Rosa drives inside. And he'll lay it off the window and in.
Fell down. And somehow kept his dribble.
Poland pushing it back down the floor. Now the Scotties get set up in their half-court offense. Bounce pass left side to Bowling. He'll dribble around to Larson on his way to the basket.
Short-armed it.
Sam missed it. Larson with the rebound.
Got around his player, just short-armed it.
1 minute to go in the first half of play. 30-24 Scotties. Del Rosa dribbles left. Throws into the corner to Coursey. Takes one dribble. Sends it back out front to Del Rosa. Now right side to Sweeney, who fakes a 3. Goes up from 16 now. The shot no good. Rebound to Bowling. Sam going to try to go coast to coast here. Puts it up. And a blocking foul will be called. Could not get the shot to go, but it'll be 2 free throws for Sam Bowling.
10.
And Zach Del Rosa with his second. Team's 8th.
Calvin Del Rosa, his second. Team 8 at the line for Glasgow. Bowling, Gill, shoot 2.
Sam already 3 of 3 at the line this afternoon. He's an 80% shooter on the year. He has 10 points. Free throw good. Ethan Harlow back in for Glasgow. Trey Brown comes out. One more toss for the 6'2 junior.
Jack, find over 0.
It's up. It is also good. 32-24 Scotties. 40 seconds to go in the second quarter. Del Rosa across midcourt with it. Now turns, looks at his head coach Nathan Thompson on the sideline. See if Logan wants to hold for the final shot. They're down by 8 here.
Well, maybe to get Woodard back. They don't want us to get the last shot, I guess.
Sweeney just dribbling out near the left sideline. Logan County in no hurry here. Now Del Rosa. Sweeney. Back to Del Rosa. There's 8 seconds to go. Now Corsi. Up top to Del Rosa. He'll dribble in. The runner, no good. Ball tipped up, and that'll do it. We reach halftime. It's Glasgow 32, Logan County 24. We'll come back and take a look at the halftime stats brought to you by the People's Bank after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Do you know how to plan for an emergency? Sure you do. You establish a relationship with someone who knows exactly what they're doing, someone who has been answering the call for 4 generations. When it comes to tires, families all over southern Kentucky rely on BG Tire. BG Tire 24-hour roadside assistance has responded to all types of emergencies, getting families out of harm's way and back on the road. Right now, put this number in your contact, 270-282-0266. BG Tire, 24-hour, 7-day-a-week roadside assistance. You're never on your own when you count on BG Tire. 270-282-0266. We're easy to find at 1046 Lovers Lane in Bowling Green. You cannot know when your next emergency will be, but isn't it nice to already know how you'll deal with it? BG Tire.
We're celebrating. This is Cynthia Watson with Monticello Bank, and this year we celebrate our 125th anniversary. Since 1895, we've dedicated ourselves to providing premier financial products and superior customer service. The same dedication to superior service that has made us successful in 1895 is still with us today. But our success could not be possible without you, our faithful customers. So we thank you and hope you will join us in celebrating our 125th anniversary.
Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC.
The wake up early, do a little studying, take the dog out, finish that audiobook until the very end. Finish that workout, then stop by McDonald's for breakfast and somehow manage to do it all before that 10 a.m. meeting meal. There's a meal for every morning at McDonald's.
Pair our delicious hash browns with the sweet and savory taste of a sizzling sausage McGriddles or a crispy chicken McGriddles for only $2. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
It's finally time to get on the court. Basketball season is here. And from the first tip of the ball to the time the net is cut, SCRTC is here to help you make the shot with the fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gig for SCRTC fiber customers and 15 meg for copper customers. Residential internet packages with and without phone are available. Never miss a shot from your team when they play on TV with the SCRTC Sports Package. For the current fiber expansions, SCRTC service areas are growing constantly. Make the SCRTC 3-point shot today with phone, TV, and internet.
Hi, I'm Owen Lambert, president of South Central Bank. Whether you're looking for a conventional mortgage, an FHA, or a VA loan, or even a construction loan, or just a loan for that home improvement project you've been thinking about, South Central Bank is ready to help. We have experienced lenders who are here to walk you through every step of the way. You can even start the process online at southcentralbank.com. At South Central Bank, we're small enough to know you and big enough to help. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Back here at Glasgow High School, where the Scotties lead Logan County in boys action, 32-24. Glasgow led by Sam Bowling with 12 points here at halftime. Anthony Woodard leading Logan County with 9 at the break. Both teams shooting it pretty well, Bruce. Both teams right up in the near 50% at least here in the first half shooting the basketball.
Yeah, pretty good shooting first half. Scotties have, played well. They only were whistled for 3 fouls and had 5 turnovers. In the sad part, 2 of those fouls came on Ashton. he had to sit down. You know, he's one of our top scorers, but people come off the bench and filled in really well. Trey Brown had 2 of 2 from the field and had 3 rebounds to equal there in the first half. You know, he's been getting some playing time since Brennan Short's been hurt, but Brennan's taken up where he left off, so he's picked up 5 points. So Scotty's had a good first half. Logan County, you can tell they count on Anthony Woodard. He had 9 points for him and had to go to the bench, and he does a lot of ball handling and a lot of one-on-one stuff.
Halftime stats brought to you by the People's Bank, where they're working for you. Visit them at 1300 West Main Street in Glasgow, or give them a call at 270-629-5626, 32-24. Glasgow leads Logan County. Here's Bruce.
Scotty's fell behind after one quarter, 15-13, but come back and outscore Logan County by 10, 19-9 to lead 32-24 here at the half. 8 turnovers for the Cougars. 11 of 23 from the field, 48%. 10 of 20 on their 2-point tries, 50%. 1 of 3 outside the arc for 33%. They were 1 of 2 at the line for 50%. 12 rebounds, 4 offensive boards. They're out-rebounding the Scotties by 2. Anthony Woodard picked up 9 points, 3 rebounds on 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 shooting the 3. After he sat down, Jordan Sales got hot, was 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line. He had 3 rebounds, 2 on the offensive end. Lack Del Rosso had 4 points and 1 rebound. That was an offensive board on 2 of 3 from the field. And Landon Larson had 2 points. He leads them with 4 rebounds. 1 of those was an offensive board, 1 of 4 from the field for 2 points. Woodard and Blake Wood and Zach Del Rosso, he's picked up 2 fouls as 8 was whistled on Logan County in that first half. A team total of 24. For the Scotties, 5 turnovers in the first half, had 5 assists, 1 block, and 4 steals. They're 11 of 24 from the field for 46%, 8 of 14 shooting the 2, 57%. 3 of 10 outside the arc for 30%, 7 of 8 at the charity stripe, 86%, 10 rebounds, 4 offensive boards. Sam Bowling led the Scotties. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds in that first half. Sam had 3 assists. He was 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 shooting the 3, 5 of 5 at the line, 1 offensive board for him. Jackson Poland with 9 points. Jackson had 1 rebound on the offensive end. He had 3 steals. He had an assist. 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 shooting the 3, 2 of 3 at the line. 5 points for Brennan Short. Brennan was 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 shooting the 3. 4 points for Trey Brown. Trey had 3 rebounds. 2 of those are offensive boards. He's 2 of 2 from the field. And Ethan Harlow, glad to see Ethan get back, and he was able to score. He had 2 points. He had a block, he had a steal, and an assist. 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting the 3 for his 2. A team total of 32. As I said, only 3 fouls whistled against the Scotties, and Ashton Serwinski picked up 2 of those. So here at halftime of the boys contest, Glasgow 32, Logan County 24. These halftime stats were brought to you by the People's Bank, where they are working for you. You can visit them at 1300 West Main Street here in Glasgow, or you can give them a call at 270-629-5626. We'll return for the call of the second half after this 2-minute, 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
That daily grind stuck in an office was never for you. You needed an office that moved, preferably one with 18 wheels, and where the path through the break room changes every day. You're a truck driver. It's in your blood, and you are exactly who we're looking for.
Wahlberg Trucking. If you have a Class A CDL license, then we want you. Great pay with a great company and an office view that changes by the minute. Check us out at GoWahlberg.com.
If you hadn't been to Colton Steakhouse and Grill, what are you waiting for? Okay, maybe you need a special reason. Well, here it is. Our sizzling signatures. There's the Hawaiian ribeye, marinated for 72 hours and topped with fresh grilled pineapple. Or how about our Del Rio ribeye, topped with melted-in chipotle butter and crispy onion tanglers. Both these mouth-watering sizzling signature ribeyes are available right now. Colton Steakhouse and Grill, where we know what's at stake.
Colton Steakhouse, now open in Bardstown.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, we are Kentucky.
Life has a way of presenting us with many inconveniences, but paying your bills shouldn't be one of them. That's why the Glasgow EPB has multiple ways to pay your bill. You can pay your bill online or even sign up for our bank draft program, where your bill will be debited from your bank account on the due date. Pay your bill anytime without having to come into our office at the bill payment kiosk located next to our drive-thru. Did you know you can pay your EPB bill at your bank? And as always, our office and drive-thru are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The EPB, connecting Glasgow to the future.
This is Terry Bunnell with the People's Bank. Serving our community is our top priority. We are your hometown friend and financial partner. As a community bank, we strive to make banking a relationship, not a transaction. Our focus is clearly on you. We're local people, helping local people. At the People's Bank, let us work for you. People's Bank, working for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Back here at Glasgow High School, we are ready to begin the third quarter of play. Is Glasgow 32, Logan County 24 in boys action. Here earlier tonight, it was the Lady Scotties defeating Logan County 46-40 to run their record to 5-7. Don't forget, there has been a game added to the schedule, or rescheduled, I should say, for Monday. It's a girls JV varsity doubleheader against Metcalfe County here at Scotty Gym on Monday. JV will start at 5:30. Varsity should get going around 7. So look for our broadcaster on the air around 6:45 or so on Monday evening. Logan County will have the basketball to begin this third quarter of play. Here's Del Rosa with it out front. Glasgow starts out in a 3-2 zone defensively here in the third quarter. Del Rosa going to bounce it off to Woodard inside the paint. He'll kick it off in there to Sales. His shot is good. It bounced around and decided to fall through.
He's had several do that.
32-26, Scotties. Glasgow with their first possession of the half. Ethan Harlow going to launch a three from the top of the key, and it's good. The senior on senior night. It's his first three. Giving 5 points now. Glasgow with their largest lead of 9, 35-26.
Hands up. Good.
Blake Wood going to give to Del Rosa. Dribbles to the top of the key. Back to Wood. Launches a three right wing. That's no good. Woodard with the offensive board and the putback. 11 now for Woodard. He set out much of the second quarter with 2 fouls.
Yeah, he's got those big hops. He gets off his feet so quick.
Serwinski with it straight away up top to short. Brennan going to leave it with Poland. Jackson for three from the right wing. It's good. Second three of the day for Poland. Give him 12 points. He and Sam Bowling tied for the team lead in scoring so far today. Back to a double-digit lead, 38-28. Del Rosa gives to Wood. Now Woodard in the corner for three. It's an air ball. And Poland with the rebound for the Scotties. Jackson dribbles out of trouble. Into the front court. His pass deflected, but it gets through to short. Now Bowling with it. Sam hangs in the air. The shot no good, but a foul called.
Be the third on D. Russell.
Team foul number 1 here in the second half. So Bowling back at the line. Or dare I say it, he is a perfect 5 of 5 tonight. Free throw is good.
That's why Sam's such a good scorer. He gets in the lane and gets fouled, and he makes his foul shots.
80% on the year. Second free throw, also good. 40-28 Glasgow, 6:18 to go in the third. Woodard with it, throws into the corner to Sweeney. Back to Woodard, up top to Wood. Woodard, he was not ready for it. The pass almost went through his hands out of bounds, but he's able to regain control. Now Blake Wood up on the deep right side. Into the corner to Sweeney. Straight away to Wood. A three in the air is good. Wood, a 45% three-point shooter, so he can knock it in. Cuts the Glasgow lead to 9.
Yeah, you just got to guard him. He's not that big. He doesn't shoot a jump shot.
Serwinski with it. Ashton sat out almost the entire first half with 2 fouls. Here's Bowling to the right elbow, 15-footer. Nope.
Pushed.
Serwinski battling for the rebound, but ends up into the hands of Sales for Logan County.
Woodard could have had his 3rd foul right there on Sam's shot.
Here's Sweeney, 3, right side, got it. Back-to-back threes for Logan County.
Yeah, they talked about when he came in, he was a 3-point shooter. Got it down to 6.
40-34. Bowling with it on the right side. Sam, guarded by Woodard, comes between the circles. And gives to Poland. Jackson puts a 3 up. It's no good. Rebounded by Woodard. Sweeney in the corner. Back out to Woodard. It's a 6-0 run right now for Logan County. Here's another 3 try for Sweeney. No good. And out of bounds off of the Scotty.
Hey, Ashton right here.
Blakewood inbound.
Turn your head around, Ashton. Turn your head around.
Comes into Sills. Out to Sweeney. Back to Wood. 3 in the corner. Good. Back-to-back-to-back threes have Logan County right back in this ball game. A 9-0 run. It is 40-37 Glasgow. 4:39 to go in the 3rd quarter, and a timeout for the Scotties. Back after a 1-minute break here on WCLU Sports.
In a perfect world, tree limbs never fall on roofs during storms. Deer look both ways before crossing the road. And water pipes don't burst while you're on vacation. But for those times when life is less than perfect, Kentuckians turn to Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, a company perfectly suited to getting your world back to okay. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Come see me, Joe Myers, at 106 Reynolds Road in Glasgow, or call me at 670-3093.
Accessing your favorite radio station, WCLU, has never been easier. Download the brand new WCLU Radio app to your smart device today. It's free and in your app store, and you'll be up to date with local news, obituaries, birthdays and anniversaries, and you can listen to your favorite radio station, WCLU, 24/7. It's the brand new WCLU Radio app. It's in your app store. Download it today. WCLU, your home for local.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
40-37, Glasgow by 3. 4.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. Sam Bowling going to drive to the bucket. It's cut off by Sales. Hangs in the air. The shot no good. Harlow with the rebound for Glasgow. And Ethan is going to be tied up, they say. The possession error will keep it with a Scotty. Jackson Poland inbound, comes into short at the top of the key. Brennan dribbles to the right elbow, stripped by Woodard, and a foul called. Foul called on Anthony Woodard, his 3rd, team 2nd.
You can't be happy about that.
Poland inbound in front of the Glasgow bench, comes into short. Brennan going to drive the baseline, gets to the basket, puts it up and in off the window for a People's Bank shot. 7 points for Brennan Short.
He took the smaller Blake and got the baseline, just put it up over him.
42-37.
Or Wood, I should say, Blake Wood. You just need to guard Wood. He's
Wood with it out near the timeline. Colton comes out to guard him.
No middle. Keep a count on him. No middle.
Off to Sweeney.
Get out.
To Woodard. 3 just left of the circle is no good. Sales with a rebound for Logan. Back up with it. And he missed it, but he's fouled. That'll be Ashton Serwinski with his 3rd, team's 1st for the half. Well, the Scotties have been whistled for a grand total of 4 fouls in the ball game, and Ashton has been called for 3 of them. Jaden Sells at the line where he's 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Free throw is no good. Second toss. Got it. Sells now with 10 points. 42-38 Scotties. 3:45 to go in the 3rd. Poland walks it across the midcourt stripe. Picked up by Sweeney. Dribbles off to the left side. Now reverses course back to the top of the key. Now down the lane. The scoop shot good. 14 for Jackson. The Scotties back up by 6 as Woodard now will handle it for the Cougars. It's a screen from Larson. Goes the other way off the screen, gets to the basket, lays it up, and he's fouled before the shot, it looks like. And that'll go on Sam Bowling, his first, team second. Trey Brown into the Glasgow lineup. He will replace Ashton Chewinski. Tough night for Ashton. Has not scored, just not been able to stay on the floor due to foul trouble. Wood will put it in play from the baseline. Throws it into Woodard, who makes the catch on the sideline. He's fouled by Poland as he made the catch.
Yeah, Jackson's second. He didn't realize where that ball was going. He just ran into it.
Team foul number 3. Woodard trying to inbound from the sideline. Comes into Sweeney in the corner. He'll flip it out front. It's knocked into the backcourt by Poland and stolen. Jackson has an open layup. He got it.
Just a lazy pass. Jackson's forced steal.
People's Bank shot there for Jackson. 46-38. The Scotties have pushed it back out to an 8-point advantage. Their largest lead has been 12. 2:50 to go in the third quarter. Larson in the corner. Guarded by Harlow. Now to Wood. And now Sales and Brown in there battling for position. They're going to get Sales for the offensive foul. Sales picks up his second, team's third.
He does a lot of that he's gotten away with.
If Glasgow can push this thing back out to a double-digit lead here. Poland leaves it with Harlow on the left side.
Gets the cutter.
Now to Short. Logan County in man-to-man defense, as they have been pretty much the whole game. Poland up top to Brown. Now to Short for 3. Short. It is no good. Larson with the Logan rebound. He gets to Woodard. Woodard bounced pass ahead to Sales. He had trouble controlling it. Now regains control. His shot blocked in there by Bowling, but put back up and in by Woodard. .46-40 Scotties. 2 minutes remaining in the third. Poland dribbles off to the left. Now thought about a 3. Instead gives it up out front to Brown. Here's Bowling with it. Sam going to try a 3 from the right wing. It's an air ball and out of bounds to Logan County.
6 turnover.
Blakewood with it across the timeline. Gives to Woodard as he comes in front court. And a whistle and an illegal screen going to be called this time on Sales. Feels like a bull in a china shop. His third, the team's fourth.
Well, in a way, I feel sorry for Sales because he was getting away with that in the first half, and he's done a couple of things he did in the first half, and maybe they didn't see him, but he's gotten called for it.
Javon Clark into the Glasgow lineup, replacing Harlow.
They said
Woodard comes out for Logan County. He's replaced by Dakota Clenard. Or Clenard, I would assume is how you say that, 6'2 junior. Here's Clark with it straight away for the Scotties. Gives to Poland. 1:20 to go, and we get a whistle and a foul away from the basketball. And it's Sales again. I don't know what he did there, and Sales just hold his arms up in the air like, what did I do? It's his fourth, team's fifth.
He better keep his mouth shut. He might get his fifth.
Here's Bowling. Sam drives down the left side of the lane. He missed it, but he's fouled. Well, Logan County kind of got caught sleeping defensively right there. Scotty's inbounded the basketball and were not ready to play defense. Bowling took advantage of it. Foul on Landon Larson, his second, team sixth.
Have they not picked up 3 fouls on this possession? Or I know 2. No, the one was the offensive.
Sam 7 of 7 at the line today. He misses this one. Del Rosa back in for Logan County. He'll replace Sweeney. Well, now Sweeney.
Well, they wanted Sales to come out.
Hang on. They took the wrong person out. Sweeney going back in the, well, now they're going to say he has to.
Yeah, because he checked in. He can't
They meant to bring Sales out, but instead Sweeney came out, and Sweeney tried to go back in immediately, and they're not going to let him.
No, you got to have a live ball before he can come back in.
Bowling's second free throw is good, so now he'll get the chance to check in. So Sales out, Sweeney in. 47-40 Glasgow, 1:18 to go in the third quarter. Scotty's come with full court pressure. They trap Sweeney. The pass deflected by Poland. It's loose, and a tie-up. It'll go to Logan County here.
Yeah, Jackson just about had it in there. He jumped up and got it out of the air. They had him trapped in the corner. Well, it didn't last long.
Anthony Woodard back in for Logan County. He'll get Sweeney out.
Yeah, we're going to just token pressure now.
Larson inbounds to Wood. Wood picked up just before midcourt by Poland. Wood over on the deep right side of the floor now. Gives to Woodard. Woodard bounces off inside there to Clenard, and he is going to be fouled on the shot.
My.
That'll go to Brennan Short, his first, team's fourth.
He walked, he dropped his shoulder, and he walked, and then he went up and shot.
Dakota Clenard at the line for the first time this season. Free throw good.
And he's just the second Cougar to shoot free throws for him. Sales had shot their previous four. This is just their sixth.
Trying to make it a 5-point ball game. Cannot. Missed it. 47-41 Scotties. Rebounded there by Jackson Poland. 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Poland throws it ahead to Short. Brennan going to pull for three from the wing. Nope. Just a little bit short with that one. Woodard with the rebound for the Cougars, excuse me. Bowling waiting on Woodard as he comes across into the front court, and a timeout taken by the Cougars.
Well,
28 seconds to go in the third quarter. 47-41. Glasgow on top, back after a 1-minute break here on WCLU Sports.
Do you know how to plan for an emergency? Sure you do. You establish a relationship with someone who knows exactly what they're doing. Someone who has been answering the call for 4 generations. When it comes to tires, families all over Southern Kentucky rely on BG Tire. BG Tire 24-hour roadside assistance has responded to all types of emergencies, getting families out of harm's way and back on the road. Right now, put this number in your contact, 270-282-0266. BG Tire, 24-hour, 7-day-a-week roadside assistance. You're never on your own when you count on BG Tire. 270-282-0266. We're easy to find at 1046 Lovers Lane in Bowling Green. You cannot know when your next emergency will be, but isn't it nice to already know how you'll deal with it? BG Tire.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
47-41, Glasgow leads Logan County. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Anthony Woodard dribbling with it out front. Cougars obviously want to take the final shot of the quarter here. Brown putting some pressure on the basketball as now Woodard drives into the lane. He'll go to the bucket, put it up off the glass and in. 2 seconds to go. Here goes Poland. He'll fire it up from beyond half court. It is no good, boy. It grazed the front of the rim, but did not go down. So after 3 quarters of play, it's Glasgow 47, Logan County 43 here in boys action, back after a 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
So wake up early, do a little studying, take the dog out, finish that audiobook until the very end. Finish that workout, then stop by McDonald's for breakfast and somehow manage to do it all before that 10 a.m. meeting meal. There's a meal for every morning at McDonald's.
Pair our delicious hash browns with the sweet and savory taste of a sizzling sausage McGriddles or a crispy chicken McGriddles for only $2. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
It's finally time to get on the court. Basketball season is here. And from the first tip of the ball to the time the net is cut, SCRTC is here to help you make the shot with the fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gig for SCRTC fiber customers and 15 meg for copper customers. Residential internet packages with and without phone are available. Never miss a shot from your team when they play on TV with the SCRTC Sports Package. For the current fiber expansions, SCRTC service areas are growing constantly. Make the SCRTC 3-point shot today with phone, TV, and internet.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Glasgow have the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. They lead the Logan County Cougars 47-43. Here's Brennan Short with it, fakes the three. His runner, good. Boy, Brennan wanted to shoot the three. Woodard got out there defensively, and Woodard, Short, to his credit, put it on the floor, took one dribble, and hit a long runner for his 9th point of the day. 6-point Glasgow lead. Woodard going to get a screen from Larson. He'll drive inside, puts the shot up, missed it, put back up, no good, but a foul called. It was Clenard who could not get the rebound or the putback to go after the rebound, but he'll go to the line. Glasgow foul on Trey Brown, his first, team's 5th. Kleinert at the line. Free throw is good. Sawinski back into the ball game for the Scotties. He'll replace Trey Brown. Second toss for Kleinert is an air ball. Missed everything.
That's their 14th turnover.
49-44 Glasgow, 7:29 to go on this one. Scotties trying to break a 2-game losing skid here if they can win this ball game. Sawinski with it out top, gets to Short, now to Poland. Straight away to Sawinski. Ashton drives on Larson, gets inside, puts it off the glass and in for a People's Bank shot. First 2 of the day for Sawinski, who has been in foul trouble most of the afternoon. 51-44 Scotties. Here's Anthony Woodard out top with it. Dribbles to the left elbow, 16-footer, missed it badly. Clenard with the rebound, missed it, put it back up and in is Woodard.
They're really handling us on the board.
51-46, Poland into the lane. Jackson puts it up and missed it. Rebounded by DeRosa. Now to Woodard, and he throws it away. Tried to whip a pass underneath to Clenard, and it was not a great pass. Ethan Harlow back in for Glasgow. He'll replace Short.
They're out rebounding us by 10, 23-13. 4-0 in this quarter.
51-46 Scotties, 6:23 to play. Poland good to give it. Left side to Clark, and Javon's pass batted into the backcourt, stolen by Wood. He'll take it to the bucket, and he missed a wide open layup. DeRosa got the rebound, but was falling out of bounds, throws it away. A steal for Poland. Jackson comes into the front court with it. Now to Harlow. Now Bowling, and Sam going to be fouled as he tried to dribble past Blake Wood. It'll be the 3rd on Wood, the team's 7th, so 1 in a bonus for Bowling. Sam 8 of 9 from the stripe. Free throw's good. 16 points for the junior.
He hadn't had a field goal in a while. He's earning them all at the line.
Since the second quarter. Sam's second toss, good as well. 53-46 Scotties, 5:58 to go. Anthony Woodard, guarded by Bowling. Gets inside the lane, and he's going to be fouled by Bowling.
Yeah, he sort of stopped, and Sam ran over him.
Second on Bowling, team 6.
It's on the floor, wasn't it?
It was. Brennan Short back in for Glasgow, replacing Clark. Wood will inbound from the baseline, comes into Kleinert, and he almost threw it away. Woodard able to save it from going into the back court. Woodard fakes a three at the top of the key, goes left side to Wood, a three in the air, in and out, and Bowling gets the Glasgow rebound. Just into the head to Short. Brennan going to the basket, blocked out of bounds by Woodard.
Yeah, tried the little runner. I think if it had gone up, to put it off the glass, Woodard would have fouled him because he was up in the air.
Harlow with it down inside, up and under against Kleinert, but he is fouled. Could not get the shot to go. And actually get DeRosa with his fourth, team's 8.
Well, he must have reached in from the backside.
Ethan Harlow at the line for 2. First one good.
That's the first one for the year for him, eh?
Yep. 6 points tonight for the senior in his first game action. Again, Ethan has not been able to play due to an injury, so good to see him back out here on senior night. Second free throw, no good. Wood with the rebound for Logan County.
Yeah, Ashton Sherwinski just about slipped in there and stole that one.
54-46 Scotties. 5:17 to go. Woodard going to drive inside, and what do we have here? A foul called before the shot. It's going to go against the Scotties.
Oh.
They get Sam Bowling with his third, team 7th.
Geez, he ran all over.
So it'll be 1 and a bonus for Woodard.
First tripper.
Pretty obvious that Anthony Woodard is going to just try to put this team on his back and lead them to this comeback. So Woodard at the line for 2. Or for 1 of the bonus, excuse me. Front end is good. He now has 18. Averages 23 on the year.
Go box out, box out.
He's a 55% free throw shooter. Second toss, good as well. And a timeout, Logan County. 5:15 to go in the game, 54-48. Scotties lead it back after a 30-second break on WCLU Sports.
Hi, this is Owen Lambert, president of South Central Bank. Whether you're looking for your first home, your next home, or just want to refinance your current home, the experienced lenders at South Central Bank are ready to help make it happen. With rates at historic lows, now is the time to act. Apply online today at southcentralbank.com or just give us a call. Our lenders are ready to help you every step of the way. At South Central Bank, we're small enough to know you, but we're big enough to help. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
5:15 to play in this one, 54-48. Scotties lead Logan County. Lady Scotties were victorious over Logan, 46-40 earlier today. Glasgow trying to get the sweep here. Harlow for 3, right corner, no good. Sawinski with a really good rebound, but he could not control it. Did they knock it away from him? They did. It'll be Glasgow basketball. Great effort that time by Sawinski to go and get that thing. Poland will inbound it. Comes into Sawinski. Ashton goes up quickly with it, missed it, got it back, missed it again. Larson with the rebound for Logan. Here comes Woodard with it now. Woodard gets inside, kicks it off. A 3 in the corner, no good by Clenard. Rebounded by Larson. And now Wood with it. 4:37 to play. Wood going to try a 3 off the back of the iron, no good. And Sawinski with the board for the Scotties.
They've got 9 offensive boards.
Here's Ethan Harlow going to the basket. He'll put it up too strong off the window, and a foul called on Harlow on the rebound. Shot be the first on Ethan Harlow, team's 8th.
You know, he had both hands on the ball instead of laying up with his left hand there, and I think that put enough spin on it that it spun it off.
With Dakota Kleinert at the line.
2 of 4.
He had not scored this season until tonight. He has 2 points in this ball game.
I've got
Brown into the ball game, replacing Harlow.
Yeah, 2.
First toss is good.
He's been 1 of 2 so far.
We'll have one more. Second one up and also good. 54-40. Glasgow's lead down to 4 with 4:20 to play.
Yeah, last 2 trips we missed 2 layups.
Sam Bowling going to take it to the bucket. He'll put it off the glass and in for a People's Bank shot. And took the pass from Poland right at the top of the key and just drove right down the left side of the lane. Here's Del Rosa, wide open 3. It's good. Boy, Scotties did not get back and get out there to guard Del Rosa on that 3 attempt. Also lead down to 3 now. Here's Bowling again with it, just outside the left elbow. Gives to Poland, back to Bowling. And now to Poland again. Over to Short, to Brown in the right corner. Trey gets it out to Short. Up top to Poland, left side to Serwinski. Ashton fakes a 3, dribbles in, pulls up from 16, air ball. Woodard with the rebound for Logan County. Woodard kicked it right side. Larson, 3 in the corner, good, and we're tied.
They have filled it up from 3 this half. They had 1 made at the first half.
5 made 3s in the second half for Logan County, and it's tied at 56 with 3:17 to go. Scotties have let a 12-point lead slip away, and now Short dribbles in, had it stripped by Woodard. Glasgow led 40-28 at one point, and now we're tied at 56, 3 minutes remaining. Poland comes out to guard the basketball as Wood will give the pass up to Del Rosa.
Rebounding.
Logan County just going to spread the floor here. Now Del Rosa going to drive on Brown, kicks it off in there to Clenart. He'll turn, put it up, no good. Woodard with the rebound, the putback, and it's Logan County has its first lead since it was 13-11.
Yeah, that's a double-double now for Woodard.
And a timeout taken by Glasgow as they now trail 58-56 with 2:34 to play. Back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
That daily grind stuck in an office was never for you. You needed an office that moved, preferably one with 18 wheels, and where the path through the break room changes every day. You're a truck driver. It's in your blood, and you are exactly who we're looking for.
Wahlberg Trucking. If you have a Class A CDL license, then we want you. Great pay with a great company and an office view that changes by the minute. Check us out at GoWahlberg.com.
If you hadn't been to Colton Steakhouse and Grill, what are you waiting for? Okay, maybe you need a special reason. Well, here it is. Our sizzling signatures. There's the Hawaiian ribeye, marinated for 72 hours and topped with fresh grilled pineapple. Or how about our Del Rio ribeye, topped with melted anchovy chipotle butter and crispy onion tanglers. Both these mouthwatering sizzling signature ribeyes are available right now. Colton Steakhouse and Grill, where we know what's at stake.
Colton Steakhouse, now open in Bardstown.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
58-56, Logan County leads Glasgow, 2:34 to play. Scotties will have the basketball coming out of the timeout. Each team has 2 timeouts left.
We've been out-rebounded 11-4 in this fourth quarter, Joe. And they're getting putbacks.
That is a tough stat. Here's Poland inside to Bowling. Sam can't get the shot to go. Rebounded by Sales for Logan, so they have a chance to build on their lead. Woodard out here on the left side with it. Sales going to set a screen from him. Woodard goes the other direction, gets to the basket, reverse layup, hits the bottom of the backboard. Rebound ends up at the hands of Brown. Trey throws it away, a steal for Wood. Wood dribbles it out near midcourt as we hit the 2-minute mark. Left side to Larson in the corner.
Who's broken finger?
And Serwinski. I think Glasgow coaching staff was trying to get the game stopped because Serwinski obviously has a problem with his finger.
What happened?
And Logan County ended up making a basket because the game was not stopped. It was a 3-pointer that was made.
By who? Wood.
(61-56). Glasgow down by 5 here with 1:49 to go. Serwinski out of the ball game. And a turnover. Oh, the pass deflected by Wood. Wood got his fingertips on it. Now Poling going to drive down the left side of the lane, kicks it off in there to Harlow, wide open, and Ethan lays it in. And a timeout taken by Glasgow with 1:41 to go. Logan County leads 61-58. It is a 30-second timeout. Back after a 30-second break on WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, we are Kentucky.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
1:41 to go in this one. 61-58. Logan County leading Glasgow. Scotty's going to pick up in full court pressure as Logan inbounds the basketball to Woodard. Woodard going to race to the basket. He'll put it up and in.
21-10.
Poland in front court to Short. Brennan back out to Poland. Fakes a three. Dribbles in. His pass is kicked. It'll be Glasgow ball out of bounds on the baseline. Poland puts it in play to Short. Brennan drives, spins against Sales, puts it up, no good. The putback by Brown, no good, but a foul called. We'll send Trey Brown to the line for two shots. Landon Larson with his third, team's ninth. Trey Brown at the line, a 38% shooter on the year. First trip there in the ball game. He has 4 points. Glasgow down by 5, 1:19 to go. So obviously two very important free throws here. First one good. Second free throw, no good. Sells with the rebound for Logan County. 4-point Logan lead. Del Rosa across midcourt with it. Started by Harlow. And a steal for Bowling. Sam going to the basket. Well, he got fouled, nothing called. Ball gets knocked loose, and it's out of bounds off of Glasgow, off of Logan County, I guess. But Bowling got knocked off his path to the basket, and nothing was called. Poland will inbound it with 1:01 to go in the fourth quarter. At least that's what it looked like to me. Maybe I saw it wrong. Poland inbounds to Brown. He'll get it off to Bowling. Sam into the lane, and he's fouled from behind, I think, by either Woodard or Wood. Who are they going to get? It'll be Wood. His fourth, team's 10th. So two free throws now for Sam Bowling. Sam has 19 on the night. He's down by 4. First free throw is good.
20.
Second free throw short, and Sales with a rebound for Logan County. And a foul called on the Scotties. Jackson Poland with his third, team's ninth. 1 in a bonus for Jaden Sales. Sales is 2 of 4 tonight at the line. He has 10 points.
Got 8 rebounds. They've almost got 2 players with double-doubles.
Free throw, good.
Gosh. He's got an ugly free throw shot.
He shoots a line drive.
Timeout.
56 seconds to go. 64-60. Logan County leads it back after a 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
Life has a way of presenting us with many inconveniences, but paying your bill shouldn't be one of them. That's why the Glasgow EPB has multiple ways to pay your bill. You can pay your bill online or even sign up for our bank draft program, where your bill will be debited from your bank account on the due date. Pay your bill anytime without having to come into our office at the bill payment kiosk located next to our drive-thru. Did you know you can pay your EPB bill at your bank? And as always, our office and drive-thru are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The EPB, connecting Glasgow to the future.
This is Maggie Anderson with the People's Bank. and let me tell you about our People's Checking Account. This account has many features, including free checks, debit card, and online banking with bill pay. If you are traveling, don't worry. We have you covered with 4 free foreign ATM withdrawals when cash is needed. The People's Bank is a local community bank, and we are working for you. The People's Bank, working for you, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
56 seconds to go in this one. Glasgow trails Logan County 64-60. And one more free throw coming for Jaden Sales. He made the first. Second free throw is good as well. It's a 5-point Logan County lead. Colton, front court to Bowling. Sam going to be fouled by Woodard down along the baseline. Woodard gets his fourth.
And then we can just set him down.
So Sam Bowling to the free throw line. He'll have 2 shots. %80 shooter on the year. Sam with 20 points tonight. Free throw's good. Twelve of 14 to stripe in this ball game. Second free throw also good. 65-62, one possession ball game. 50 seconds to go. Here's Del Rosa, and he is going to be fouled in the backcourt by Poland. James Willett thought that Sales committed a foul.
He did.
In the backcourt, but it was not called. And
it's on Poland.
Foul here on Poland is his 4th, team's 10th.
He knocked him down.
So Del Rosa at the line for 2 shots. Just 40% foul shooter on the year. First trip there tonight. Free throw is no good. He needs the second one to make it a 2-possession lead for Logan County. 47.9 remaining. Second one is up and no good either, but rebounded by Woodard and back up and in. Boy, the Scotties have not been able to get a couple of crucial rebounds on missed free throws. Poland for 3, no good. Harlow with a putback.
That's our last timeout, Joe.
Glasgow calls its final timeout with 36 seconds to go. Logan County leads 67-64. Back after a 30-second break here on WCLU Sports.
There's the driver who's had his right turn signal on for 2 miles, then proceeds to turn left. There's the one who's convinced a yellow light means speed up. And the one who's taken up permanent residence in your blind spot. No wonder so many Kentuckians carry Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance. Because sometimes the best protection against bad drivers is good insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Come see me, Joe Myers, at 106 Reynolds Road in Glasgow, or call me at 670-3093.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Back here at Glasgow High School, 67-64 is the lead here with 36.1 to go. Logan County leads by 3. That offensive rebound that Woodard got just a moment ago off that missed free throw, the 14th offensive rebound of the night for Logan County.
After I told you they was up on us 30-17, now they've out-rebounded us 4-1 since then. It's 34-18.
Logan basketball, inbounds pass comes in to Larson. He's fouled immediately by Harlow.
Second.
Number 2 on Ethan Harlow. It'll be 2 free throws for Landon Larson, who is just a 22% foul shooter. So he is a pretty good choice to put to the line.
Well, but you want to block out. We had the right choice at there last time. Didn't block out and let them get a putback.
Free throw is good, of course.
Well,
makes it a 2-possession lead. 34 seconds to go. Now for a 5-point lead. The second free throw in the air is no good. Rebounded by Bowling.
Push.
And a turnover. Woodard with the steal. He'll go to the other side and miss the dunk. Bowling with a rebound for Glasgow. Ahead to Poland. Jackson going to the basket. His scoop shot good. Glasgow cannot stop the clock. They're out of timeout. Pass stolen away on the inbounds by Short. Glasgow down by 2 with 12 seconds to go. Poland going to be fouled by Woodard, and that's going to put Poland at the line, and Woodard just committed his 5th personal foul. Boy, what a turn of events here. So Jackson Poland is going to go to the line with a chance to tie the game up. As Woodard fouls out with 25 points and 11 rebounds, he is 11 of 20 from the field, 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Boy, Sells quickly, when he tried to make that inbounds pass, he just tried to rush it inbounds, and when he did, Bowling stole it away. And so now Jackson Poland at the free throw line for 2. He needs them both to tie with 10 seconds to go. First is good. Boy, that thing bounced high off the back of the iron and came back through. Very good bounce there. So Jackson needs this one to tie. It is up. It is good. He got the bounce on both of them. We're tied at 68, 10 seconds to go. And a timeout taken by Logan County before the ball came in play.
Yeah, it's 10.8. 10-8.
Well, they may say they may let that time run off the clock. I don't know. They're going to talk about it. They're going to see whether or not they need to put time back on the clock.
Well, the whistle blew.
Meanwhile, let's stay right here during the timeout, as now both teams are out of timeouts. So we'll see if they decide to put time back on the clock. When we went to the timeout, it was 9.1.
It's 10.8 on the free throw. Because he called it before they got it in.
And they are going to put time back on the clock. It'll be 10.8 seconds to go for Logan County to get the ball down the floor here. But, boy, what a turn. This game looked like it was well in hand for Logan County. And then a quick bucket by the Scotties, a turnover by Logan County. A couple of made free throws here by Jackson Poland, and we're all knotted up at 68.
Yeah, I don't know if my score sheet's right or not.
Glasgow has had only one overtime game so far. Should this go to overtime? Scotties fell in that one to Metcalfe County, 82-76.
You know, our score's right anyway. I got 68 for us.
Of course, 10.8 seconds will be on the clock here.
Yeah, he put a minute 8. There it is.
Glasgow picking up in full court man-to-man. Larson puts it in play to DeRosa. DeRosa across midcourt with it. Off to Sweeney. Now left side. Larson for 3 in the win. It is no good, and we are headed to overtime. Game tied at 68 here at Scotty Gym, back after a 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
Do you know how to plan for an emergency? Sure you do. You establish a relationship with someone who knows exactly what they're doing, someone who has been answering the call for 4 generations. When it comes to tires, families all over Southern Kentucky rely on BG Tire. BG Tire 24-hour roadside assistance has responded to all types of emergencies, getting families out of harm's way and back on the road. Right now, put this number in your contact, 270-282-0266. BG Tire, 24-hour, 7-day-a-week roadside assistance. You're never on your own when you count on BG Tire. 270-282-0266. We're easy to find at 1046 Lovers Lane in Bowling Green. You cannot know when your next emergency will be, but isn't it nice to already know how you'll deal with it? BG Tire.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Well, we'll head to overtime, tied at 68 here between Glasgow and Logan County. And Logan County will be without their top player, Anthony Woodard, for this overtime period because he has fouled out of this contest with 25 points. And James Willett saying that he thought it should be Glasgow basketball, but now he realizes, I think, that he was mistaken. So Logan County will get the basketball to start the overtime period. Scotty's in 3-2 zone. DeRosa with it off on the left side here to Sweeney. Back to DeRosa at the left elbow, backing down on Harlow. Spins baseline, puts it up, no good, but a foul called. I thought he might have traveled there, but no call on that one. It'll be Harlow with his third. Team's, well, doesn't matter what team foul it is because Logan County already in the double bonus. Both teams are. Landon Larson at the line. He has 6 points tonight. Free throw is good. One more, no good, and a lane violation called on Glasgow here. Trey Brown got his foot in the lane just a bit early. So Larson will get another opportunity. Larson's second toss, good. 70-68 Logan County, 3:46 to go in overtime. Jackson Poland walks it across the timeline. Gets to Bowling. To Poland, or to Harlow. Here's Short, 3 right corner, good for Brennan. 12 points for Brennan Short. That puts Glasgow back up by a point at 71-70. If you're wondering about foul trouble, really the only player in serious trouble for the Scotties is Jackson Poland. He does have 4. Blakewood with it on the left side over to DeRosa. DeRosa kicks it right side to Sweeney. Back out top to DeRosa. Dribbles to the elbow. Over to Sweeney. 3 from the corner. Good. And Logan County back on top by a deuce. 73-70. Or 73-71, excuse me. Harlow out top to Poland. 2:48 to go in the OT. Poland going to dribble in on the left side of the paint. The floater, no good. Poland with his own miss. Jackson dribbles it out to the corner, throws it out front to Harlow. He'll kick it on the right side to Short. Now Bowling dribbles out of the corner. One-handed pass on the left side to Poland. He'll dribble in. The runner, good. 20 points tonight for Jackson Poland. Tied at 73. Wood across into the front court. He'll give to DeRosa. DeRosa working on Short. It's inside and lost the handle on it.
Oh, my goodness.
And a foul will be called.
It's on Jackson. It's his 5th.
And it is. Number 5 on Jackson Poland.
That's 5.
So Poland will foul out here with 2:04 to go in the ball game. Or excuse me, in overtime. 22 points and 4 rebounds tonight for Jackson. He is 8 of 16 from the field, knocked down a couple of threes, 4 or 5 at the foul line. Had 5 assists as well, and 5 steals on the night.
Is this his first trip for him?
No. No. DeRosa is 0 for 2, now 0 for 3 as he misses the first free throw. Second toss is no good either. Clark with the rebound for the Scotties. 73 all, 2:04 to go. Scotties without their starting point guard. Logan County without its best player.
Of course, we got another starter, Sawinski, out too with injury.
Bowling underneath the Harlow. Good look by Sam, and Harlow able to finish it off underneath the basket.
That's Sam, 6 assists.
Harlow with 12 big points here tonight. 75-73. Scotties by 2, 1:36 to go in overtime. DeRosa with it at right side. Going to come to the top of the key, get the screen from Sells. Now gets it up to Sweeney, up top to Wood. Wood backs it out, Clark guarding him, not close enough to warrant a count. Now Wood dribbles off to the left side, picked up off the screen by Harlow. Wood comes to the top of the key, off to DeRosa. Here's Wood, 3 in the lead, no good. Brown with a rebound for the Scotties. 1:05 to go. Glasgow up by 2 with the basketball.
Man, they got to foul me.
Short with it out near midcourt.
It's just about a bad pass.
Off to Harlow. Up top to Clark. Over to Brown. Now to Bowling.
Take him, Sam.
Sam working against DeRosa out front. DeRosa knocks the ball loose. Brown able to pick it up for the Scotties, though, and a timeout taken by Glasgow. As James Willett will call his only timeout here in overtime. 33 seconds to go. 75-73 Scotties trying to hang on here in overtime. Back after a 1-minute break on WCLU Sports.
We're celebrating. This is Cynthia Watson with Monticello Bank, and this year we celebrate our 125th anniversary. Since 1895, we've dedicated ourselves to providing premier financial products and superior customer service. The same dedication to superior service that has made us successful in 1895 is still with us today. But our success could not be possible without you, our faithful customers. So we thank you and hope you will join us in celebrating our 125th anniversary.
Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC.
The wake up early, do a little studying, take the dog out, finish that audiobook until the very end. Finish that workout, then stop by McDonald's for breakfast and somehow manage to do it all before that 10 a.m. meeting meal. There's a meal for every morning at McDonald's.
Pair our delicious hash browns with the sweet and savory taste of a sizzling sausage McGriddles or a crispy chicken McGriddles for only $2. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Sam Bowling with it for the Scotties, being guarded by DeRosa. 27 seconds to go. Bowling going to give to Harlow. He'll float it back to Bowling. Boy, dangerous pass right there. I thought Wood was maybe going to be able to get in the passing lane and get a steal, but he did not. So Bowling able to come up with it, and Wood commits his 5th personal foul for Logan County. Wood finishes his night 11 points and 1 rebound, 4 of 9 from the field. And Sam Bowling will have a chance to go to the line to make it a 2-possession ball game with 20 seconds to go in overtime. Bernard comes in to replace Wood. Free throw for Sam is no good. So Logan County will remain alive no matter what Sams does here on the second one. Second free throw rolls in. So it's a 3-point Glasgow lead.
23 for Sam.
Here comes DeRosa with it.
Timeout.
And a timeout, Logan County. 16 seconds to play. 76-73. Glasgow with a 3-point advantage. Let's take a 30-second timeout here on WCLU Sports.
It's finally time to get on the court. Basketball season is here. And from the first tip of the ball to the time the net is cut, SCRTC is here to help you make the shot with the fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gig for SCRTC fiber customers and 15 meg for copper customers. Residential internet packages with and without phone are available. Never miss a shot from your team when they play on TV with the SCRTC Sports Package. For the current fiber expansions, SCRTC service areas are growing constantly. Make the SCRTC 3-point shot today with phone, TV, and internet.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Joe Myers, Bristol View, back here at Scotty Gym. We are in overtime. 76-73, Glasgow leading Logan County. And Logan County's going to have the basketball. They'll put it in play at midcourt on the sideline with 16.4 to go in the overtime period. Cameron Corsi will inbound it to DeRosa. Back to Corsi. Sweeney with it in the corner. Off to Corsi. 4 seconds to go. 3 in the tie. No good. Rebound tipped out. Larson has it. He'll put it up at the buzzer. It is no good, and that will do it. And the Scotties will pick up a 76-73 win in overtime over the Logan County Cougars, as they will improve to 8-8 on the year. Logan County falling to 1-7. We'll come back in a moment on the Don Franklin Auto postgame wrap-up show and talk to head coach James Willett. We'll also take a look at the final stats in this one, and we'll name our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Scotty Player of the Game. Glasgow defeats Logan County in overtime, 76-73, back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Hi, I'm Owen Lambert, president of South Central Bank. Whether you're looking for a conventional mortgage, an FHA, or a VA loan, or even a construction loan, or just a loan for that home improvement project you've been thinking about, South Central Bank is ready to help. We have experienced lenders who are here to walk you through every step of the way. You can even start the process online at southcentralbank.com. At South Central Bank, we're small enough to know you and big enough to help. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This has been Glasgow Basketball on WCLU, 1490 AM and 103.1 FM. And the voice of Glasgow Basketball, Joe Myers. A production of WCLU Sports. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Monticello Bank, Glasgow Electric Plant Board, Joe Myers, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent, BG Tire, McDonald's of Glasgow, Colton Steakhouse, South Central Rural Telephone, South Central Bank, and Wahlberg Trucking.
That daily grind stuck in an office was never for you. You needed an office that moved, preferably one with 18 wheels, and where the path through the break room changes every day. You're a truck driver. It's in your blood, and you are exactly who we're looking for.
Wahlberg Trucking. If you have a Class A CDL license, then we want you. Great pay with a great company and an office view that changes by the minute. Check us out at GoWahlberg.com.
If you hadn't been to Colton Steakhouse and Grill, what are you waiting for? Okay, maybe you need a special reason. Well, here it is. Our sizzling signatures. There's the Hawaiian ribeye, marinated for 72 hours and topped with fresh grilled pineapple. Or how about our Del Rio ribeye, topped with melted anchovy chipotle butter and crispy onion tanglers. Both these mouthwatering sizzling signature ribeyes are available right now. Colton Steakhouse and Grill, where we know what's at stake.
Colton Steakhouse, now open in Bardstown.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin family of dealerships, we are Kentucky.
And now, the Don Franklin Auto postgame show on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Joe Myers, Bristol View, back here with you at Glasgow High School, where the Scotties win in overtime over Logan County by a final score of 76-73. Look good for the Scotties there in the late stages of that fourth quarter, but Glasgow got a late bucket, and then the entry pass by Logan County stole away. I believe it was Colton that got the still correctly. I'm getting it wrong on that, but Jackson Colton ended up getting fouled, and I'm not sure Anthony would have fouled Jackson because Logan County took two lead at the time. That's a go free for the game up in the
boards. 3 were on the offensive end, 4 or 7 from the field, 4 or 6 at the line. He had 3 offensive boards. Blake Wood, who fouled out with 20.7 seconds to go in overtime, had 11 points and 1 rebound. He was 4 of 9 from the field. He was 3 of 7 shooting the 3. 8 points, 8 rebounds for Landon Larson. He had 3 offensive boards, 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 shooting the 3, 3 of 4 at the line. Zach Doloroso picked up 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 offensive boards, 3 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 shooting the 3, but 0 of 4 at the line. Chance Sweeney picked up 6 points and 1 rebound. He was 2 of 5 from the field, 2 of 4 shooting the 3, and 4 points for Dakota Clenard. He had 3 boards, 2 on the offensive end, 0 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting the 3, 4 of 6 at the line. Team total of 73. The Cougars will fall to 1-7. For the Scotties, they only turned over 9 times tonight, Joe, here through a game and a overtime. They had 14 assists, 2 blocks, 7 steals. They wound up shooting the basketball 25 of 57 from the field for 44%, 19 of 37 on their 2-point attempts, 51%, 6 of 20 shooting the 3, 30%, 20 of 26 at the charity stripe, 77%, 25 rebounds, 10 offensive boards. Sam Bowling led the Scotties tonight. He had 23 points. He had 6 rebounds. He had 1 block and 6 assists. 4 of 13 from the field, not an average shooting night for him. 1 of 3 shooting the 3. He is 14 of 17 at the line. He pulled down 1 board. Jackson Poland with 22 points, fouled out with 2:04 to go in the game. Jackson had 4 rebounds, 2 on the offensive end. He had 5 assists. He had 5 steals on the evening. He was 8 of 15 from the field. He was 2 of 7 shooting the 3, 4 of 5 at the line. 12 points for Ethan Harlow. Ethan, first game back, first game he's played this season. A nice ball game by Ethan. Had 12 points, had 2 offensive boards. He had 1 block, he had 1 steal and 1 assist. He was 5 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 shooting the 3, 1 of 2 at the line. 12 points also for Brennan Short, and Brennan's been out for a little over a week. Brennan had a steal and 2 assists. He was 5 of 11 from the field. He was 2 of 6 shooting the 3. 5 points for Trey Brown. Trey had 6 rebounds to tie for that lead. 3 of those were offensive boards, 2 of 2 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line. And Ashton Serwinski didn't get much playing time tonight. He stayed in foul trouble in the first half and then had an injury, wound up with 2 points and 3 rebounds, 2 on the offensive end, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting the 3, a team total of 76. But the Scotties pick up a nice win here tonight against a very athletic Logan County team and improved to 8-8.
All right, Bruce, thank you very much. As Coach James Willett moves in alongside here to discuss this one. As Bruce said, Glasgow now 8-8 on the year with a 76-73 win over Logan County here in overtime. And James, boy, this was a wild ball game. Now you guys got up by 12, as much as 12, at 40-28. Then Logan County came charging back. It looked like in the last stages of that fourth quarter, things were not going to turn out well for us. I'd have to go back and look at the film, obviously, but I know with under 10, 15 seconds to go, you're down by 4 points. You get a bucket, and then you get a steal off the inbounds. Jackson Poland able to knock down a couple of big free throws for you, send it into overtime, and it ends up going just fine for your ball club.
Yeah, just fine. I'm telling you, they make life like this sometimes on me, and maybe I'm the one to blame for it. But I let them play loose because I trust them, and we get a little loose with the basketball sometimes. But I think I overheard the numbers right: 14 assists and only 9 turnovers, and that's right. That was a goal tonight, to have 12+ assists and less than 10 turnovers. And I guaranteed them before the game started, if we got those numbers, we would be, we would win. So I guess I was right. Not exactly the way you'd expect something like that to happen, but hey, we'll take any win that we can get. But what it does is really shows the resolve of this team. We had some unfortunate, breaks, unfortunate situations there that happened in the second half, where Ashton went down on us. We were just into our feelings a little bit. Logan County was making all kinds of shots and playing really, really well. And, of course, they've got one of the best players in the region. We let some of our old warts show back up, letting them have too many offensive rebounds, second chances, especially just Woodard was a one-man show. And, you know, they kept their resolve, had some buckets, took the easy shots that were there. A lot of teams would probably, you know, just start chucking from three. We got a couple layups that just kept us within, you know, one possession situation, and made a few free throws when we needed to make free throws, and just, you know, got over that hump, finally got into overtime, and Jackson made 2 big free throws there for us. And then that was, once we got to overtime, I think the guys just had all kind of confidence.
You guys there at the end of regulation, James, was obviously trying to create some havoc on that inbounds pass and get a steal off of it.
Yeah, and, you know, we don't work a ton on full court pressure. These guys are good at it. Maybe we should work on it a little bit more. But, yeah, it was just, it's not something we're known for. I don't know if teams practice that a lot against us. And so when we come in and maybe disguise some pressure, bring it in a little bit there, when we get after it, we do a pretty good job. We have quick hands. With our bench situation going forward, you know, it's hard to press constantly. You worry about foul trouble, and then you worry about you know, fatiguing the kids to the point where, you know, we don't have anything left down the stretch. But luckily tonight we had a few extra bodies, even though we've lost a couple to some things. But we have some bodies coming on. I thought Ethan was excellent in his first game, senior night, you know. And I've been telling people that, like, in this gym in the last 2 seasons, this sophomore and junior year, when we're preparing for the district, we've already sort of set our rotation. Ethan comes on strong in that second week of February, and we're getting second week of February Ethan right now at a great time. I thought he had an excellent game tonight.
Let's just give you the numbers here. 12 points, 2 rebounds. He was 5 of 10 from the field. He had an assist on the night, had a block and a steal too, James.
Yeah, and that's a senior for you, getting his time on the floor, making the most of it. And I just think that he's going to continue to get better because, you know, he did some things tonight that he was a little bit lost in a couple of situations. He's a smart kid. He'll keep adjusting. I mean, I think with the snow, I think, you know, yesterday might have been his first full contact practice even.
Really?
And so, you know, he's been watching and paying attention. You know, he knows what we're doing, and, you know, he came right in and never missed a beat much. Never missed a beat much. We had to tell him a couple things on out-of-bounds plays, but other than that, you know, he pretty much knows what's going on. So, good kid. Just really happy for him.
45 points between Sam Bowling and Jackson Poling combined, 23 for Sam, 22 for Jackson. Sam has had better nights shooting the basketball, just 4 of 13 from the field, but 14 of 17 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that's a message I preached to him some, is like, let's get to the free throw lines a little bit more. And I'm on the officials to try to as well to try to get him there. And, you know, we go as both Sam and Jackson go. There's no doubt about that. But what I like tonight is Sam especially found Jackson in the corner a couple times, and then Jackson found Sam a couple times, and maybe in some transition. Those guys have the ball in their hands so much. Our assist numbers go up when they do that for each other. And I just felt like we did a really good job, especially when we needed to in overtime, of finding those open guys that weak side on that zone. I think we hit Ethan twice down there on the weak side, maybe once. One that really stands out in my mind. So, you know, we're doing some things really well. It's just there are some warts that are still there. You know, the offensive rebounding, the being a little bit tougher in our hedge and then helping on ball screens. Those are some things that we'll take care of in practice. But overall, this was just one of those games where take advantage of any opportunity that presents itself when you're in desperation mode like we were, and we did take advantage of those things. I'm really proud. It's all the kids. It's all the kids not getting down and just battling through. Proud of them.
Did give up the 15 offensive rebounds tonight.
Sure. So and I don't think we gave up many in the first half. I felt like in the first half we didn't give up many. We rebounded really well. Yeah.
Now, 9 of the 15 came in the 11 of the 15 came in the second half.
That's way too many, and really you want to set the goal at 5 for the game most of the time. But, you know, it is what it is. We're going to give up a few, but, you know, some of them we can't give them up off of free throws. We can't give them up off of 3-pointers. Sometimes we got to box guys out a little bit.
You talk about having Ethan Harlow back. What a great lift that gave you, ball club. Brennan Short coming back tonight. Lift too, James. He had not played since February 4th, I think it was. Brennan comes out, gets 12 points, knocks down a couple of threes for you. Had a big game too.
Yeah, and he did a really good job beginning of the third quarter. Right out of the locker room, we were running a little play. We thought they'd probably, with Woodard back into the game after his foul trouble, we thought they'd probably be keen on Sam some, and they were. And so we went we passed the ball to Sam and went away from Brendan to get him going off of a little cut right there. He caught the ball and then scored. So yeah, these guys they're fun to coach offensively. Now defensively, there's some things that we'll continue to work on, and then even offensively, they can drive you a little crazy sometimes. But I thought for the most part offensively tonight we were pretty good.
Busy week coming up, James. Adair County Adair County Tuesday, Franklin Simpson Thursday, both on the road, then back here at home against Southwestern on Friday night.
Southwestern, these are good programs too. Adair County's been a little bit down, but they've been young and they're building something over there. It's usually an excellent program, and same thing with Southwestern, same thing with Franklin Simpson. We just got three really good programs that we're going to have to battle against next week.
James, appreciate you coming out.
All right, thanks.
Congrats on the win. The Scotty head coach James Willis, his ball club winning it 76-73 in overtime over the Logan County Cougars. We'll come back in just a moment on the Don Franklin Auto postgame wrap-up show. Tell you about our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Scotty Player of the Game back after a 30-second timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Life has a way of presenting us with many inconveniences, but paying your bill shouldn't be one of them. That's why the Glasgow EPB has multiple ways to pay your bill. You can pay your bill online or even sign up for our bank draft program, where your bill will be debited from your bank account on the due date. Pay your bill anytime without having to come into our office at the bill payment kiosk located next to our drive-thru. Did you know you could pay your EPB bill at your bank? And as always, our office and drive-thru are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The EPB, connecting Glasgow to the future.
Welcome back to the Don Franklin Auto Post-Game Show on WCLU Radio with Joe Myers.
Back here on the Don Franklin Auto Post-Game Wrap-Up Show, our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Scotty Player of the Night tonight is going to be Ethan Hart.